You can't sleep though, Will.
Oh shit. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH, and to be honest, today is May 20th, 2026. Back with that quality bullshit. And of course, I'm joined by my friend, who I'ma love to the end. He's got a big smile. They can light up the room. And plus, look at that coat, it's well groomed. Aki the doggy. He got fat butt too. Got the apple bottom on him. What's good with everybody? Hopefully everybody's feeling good, feeling great. I know I am. It's a good day. Motherfucking the game on. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to watch the game. So let me boot up the stream and be. Let me boot up the stream and be fucking. What's the word? Consistent. Let me be consistent. I'm debating if I want to boot up the game and just put the score on the screen and react to that shit. Maybe have the audio in the background. I might have to pull a low. He said do a watch party. That's what I'm saying. After I do the news, I might have to. I might have to put the game in the background, bro. By the time I'm done with the news, it'll probably be third quarter, some shit like that. I'm in Osaka with it. Okay, shout out to you. Hopefully everybody's feeling good. Shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat. If you are live, drop 5 subs in the chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button and drop a super chat. We fresh out the gym. I'm feeling good, feeling great. I also kind of want to play Forza too. There's a lot going on, man. I'm coming over to the dark side. The PC build has been gone. Okay. In Orlando for vacation. Okay, go get your Disney ears. Okay. I see you. I got a couple batches of articles for y'all. Some pretty good news. These glasses is dirty. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a cleaner. Let me get a wipe. Oh shit. Oh, they're getting your ass beaten Tekken. It ain't nothing but sweats on that shit at this point. It ain't nothing but sweats on there. That's Street Fighter. Went to Barnes and Nobles. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm alive. I'm wired. Fucking. How the personal trainer treating you? Oh, I didn't train with him today. That's tomorrow. Only a couple times a week. I don't even pay for it. That's the funny part. Just a neighbor of mine. He was like, join the sessions. I was like, free personal training? Sure, why not? Oh, shit. But yeah, I don't do that every day. I just went to the gym today. I got a lift in. I haven't lifted in a few days. I've been doing conditioning training and shit. I see the traps. We trying to get right, man. We trying to get right. Trying to get like the chat. Finesse some personal training. Not even necessarily. It's not even finesse. Literally just making new friends type shit. Extend your network. It extends your net worth. Come on now. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me. It's not cool, bruh. Not cool to just be by yourself and shit, right? Yeah, I did. We finna get to it. I got 2 batches of articles. Let's get to it. We got some decent news today. The question is, where the fuck did I put it at? Let me save this so I can find it. All right, let's get rid of that. No, I didn't see the boys season finale. I'm not even caught up on that shit. I'm like a season or 2 behind or something like that. All right, so here's how we're gonna start off the stream. We're gonna turn this beat down. We're gonna turn this beat down. Actually, you know what? Should I do it? This is how we're gonna start the stream off. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a rumor floating around that, to be fair, to be honest, I would take with an Ultra Instinct grain of salt. But because this is a channel where I cover the gaming news and rumors every day, I gotta cover it. But I am going to say take this one with a grain of salt because it's coming from 4chan servers. It's coming from the 4chan forums I'm in. A little birdie on the internet is saying Grand Theft Auto 6 could get delayed to February of 2027. This is according to a 4chan leak as Rockstar and Take-Two prepare to announce this during an investor meeting. I gotta do it. Someone anonymously posted on the 4chan forums, GTA 6 will be delayed to February 2027. This will be announced at the latest shareholder meeting. The PC version is planned for May of 2027. Not sharing the exact dates, I've been told, as it's likely disinformation. No idea when trailer 3 comes. Not answering any fucking questions. Now, it's 4chan, it's a troll forum. Also, a lot of racist and stupid shit goes on there. So take it with a grain of salt. That being said, there has been news that's broken on 4chan that was true. And also, to be fair, friendly reminder, dear ball and gun gamers, all ball and gun commanders, come to the front. If you're a ball and gun admiral, I know y'all are putting all y'all hopes and dreams into this video game, and to be fair, I hope it's good too, because I'm tired of talking about this fucking game. When this game comes out, if it gets nothing but 9s and 10s, this will be a great day because it will sedate you niggas so you'll shut the fuck up and stop talking about the culture that you don't participate in. We know what you participate in. Madden 2K, Call of Duty, Roblox. Niggas is playing fucking Get Dressed With Me on Roblox before fucking Pragmata or Alabaster Dawn or 007 or Phantom Blade Zero, Wolverine. Y'all playing Get Dressed With Me on fucking... And the crazy part is, yeah, Expedition 33. Crazy part is they'll call you a weirdo for playing Pragmata or Expedition 33. But then boot up fucking Get Dressed With Me on Roblox. That shit don't make no sense with me. But anyways, like, you like it, we love it. The point is, we know what y'all play. But y'all love to comment on the fucking culture when you don't participate in the culture. You participate in live service. So I'm praying this game comes out soon because I'm tired of talking about rumors, speculation, generating random ideas, and hoping it's good. I hope this game comes out and it's good so it'll sedate you like a fucking elephant that broke out the zoo. Y'all ever seen that shit? When a wild animal break out the fucking zoo, that shit make the news. We got zebras on the fucking highway, monkeys and goddamn gorillas and shit. They're going crazy. They're causing carnage across the city. Gotta get a fucking zookeeper on a damn helicopter to shoot the fucking zebra with a damn tranquilizer. R.I.P. Harambe. I'm ready for these fucking GTA fanboys to be sedated so they can stop talking about this. So I'm actually hoping that this rumor is not true. And to be fair, I know I'm joking and being facetious. I'm leaning towards this probably is not true. The only reason I'm giving it a 10 to 15% chance of it being true is we have yet to see a single ounce of gameplay. Now, this is the part where somebody in the comment section on youtube.com/Hokage highlights types, we have seen gameplay. It was in the first trailer. No, that was just in-engine footage with some fucking cuts, okay? I talked about this on yesterday's stream. I'm tired of saying we haven't seen any gameplay and you fucking obtuse ass niggas. Don't you hate when you bring up a point and niggas just purposely be obtuse? You know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say we haven't seen no gameplay. We haven't seen the mini map. We haven't seen the weapons. We haven't seen the weapon wheel. We haven't seen how the vehicles drive. We haven't seen no new animations. We haven't seen a proper in-game cutscene. That's what I'm talking about when I say we ain't seen no gameplay. So that's why I said I'm giving it a 10 to 15% chance that this could get delayed, because it is, I know that Rockstar likes to keep their cards close to them, but it is a little bit weird. We're 6 months into the year and we ain't seen nothing. Yet there are rumors talking about the pre-orders are coming out. I just want to see some gameplay. I just want to see some gameplay. And other GTA 6 news. GTA 6's price mistakenly appears on the PlayStation Store. Let me turn this shit off. Turn my shit back on. Everyone is on the edge of their seat for some kind of GTA 6 news. Its price, pre-order details, or trailer 3. We need something, anything. So it was quite humorous to see Google jump the gun by giving GTA 6 a 16p price tag for the PlayStation Store. What the fuck does that mean? Take-Two CEO confirming the GTA release date again is the closest we've had any news to on the most hyped game in history. November 19th feels like an eternity away, and anything would be better than nothing right now. Which is why, despite the fact that it's never going to happen, the idea of GTA 6 being 16p is a fun distraction. What does that mean? Back in February of 2026, we reported the story that GTA 6 digital price surfaced online at $89.99. 90 pounds. Oh my lord. 16 pence. What does that translate to in USD? This is likely a placeholder price because the reality is that no one other than Take-Two and Rockstar Games knows what the game's price tag is going to be. Could it be one to finally break the $100 standard for an edition of a game? Well, Twitter user Sukudo505 shared a screenshot showing the alleged price for GTA 6 for the low cost of 16. Is that like 16 cents? That's probably like, oh, this shit is some troll. Oh, see, now that I actually see it, so bro, get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. I didn't know what this shit was. Let me hit the button one time. This is an L article. I didn't know what the fuck that is. I'm not from the fucking UK. That's some spare change, bro. That's some shit. That's a placeholder, bro. That's a placeholder. Incredibly, Google has managed to come to this conclusion with seemingly no basis for it. It's also something to think about, given that Google has unveiled its AI-driven search engine that threatens the future of digital journalism. To be clear, GTA 6 is not going to be 16 pence as much as we'd like it to be. It could help Grand Theft Auto 6 sell more copies than anyone could ever imagine, but we need to wake up from this dream. More GTA 6 details could be coming soon with the next Take-Two earnings call around the corner. Stay tuned for a full report on this and potentially the next GTA 6 announcements. So when's the when is Take-Two's next earnings call? Oh, so in 7 days, next week. So the next oh no, it's not. Oh, Q4 for Take-Two. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow is Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, where we'll learn how their stocks are doing. But also, if you've never listened in on an earnings call, the CEO of the company is going to reveal to the shareholders their plans for the future, basically. And you can actually listen in on it if you have stock in the company. Somebody's going to record it. Yo, shout out to Riot for gifting 5 subs in the chat on YouTube. So that previous article said the rumor is coming from 4chan that the delay will happen during the Take-Two Interactive earnings call. We're going to find out tomorrow, which means on tomorrow's stream, unfortunately, once again, I'm going to have to cover GTA 6 with no gameplay. Oh my god. Do I have stock in Take-Two? I do, because I know y'all gonna buy it. It don't matter what I say. I know y'all gonna buy it, so I'm gonna make some money. This is not financial advice, by the way. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. What else we got? Other PlayStation news. PS6 delays, cross-gen games, and more subscriptions. What Sony's latest financials could mean for PlayStation fans in the future. Earlier in May, Sony released its fiscal year report for the past 12 months. Amongst the inevitable dryness of financial reporting, it's offered an intriguing look into the wider economic challenges the PlayStation platform is facing and the solutions it has in mind. And all that is framed, notably, is the run-up to the inevitable next generation of consoles. Not only that, a coinciding presentation by CEO put Sony's keen interest in AI on full display, with the company seemingly embracing the tech in certain forms, even as it admits the generative AI boom has hurt its console sales. To dig through Sony's big business reveals, Eurogamer spoke with Ryan Elliott, video game analyst at Alina Analytics, to uncover what all these numbers and corporate talk means for the games industry giant, and likewise, and what it all means for you. First off, AI. Within the fiscal report, Sony shared its expectations that PS5 hardware sales would decrease due to AI-driven memory shortage. But how big of a deal would a decrease in hardware sales actually be for the company? Elliott describes this as bigger than the segment-level numbers suggest, smaller than existential. He argues that the PS5 is in its 6th year of its life cycle, and the install base is large enough that the software, services, and network revenue can keep things on and up and up. I kind of agree with that. It does have a big install base. I think it's like 100 million. But the problem is, of those 100 million, how many of you are actually going to buy a game? We can see the weekly player counts. We know what y'all love. Shark cards, V-Bucks, and new, shiny, rare collectibles and skins in Apex Legends. So it's like, just because there's a big install base doesn't mean they want to buy what you have to offer. Still, this doesn't mean it's a non-issue for Sony. The CEO's own expectations are that the hardware shortages may persist till 2027. He's not alone, with other CEOs and industry leaders agreeing that AI-driven shortages aren't going to go away anytime soon. Sony's response, like it says in the report, it's it's funny too, before I keep reading, shout out to Dubs with the sub, appreciate it. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos. I guess I was talking about the PS5 and like people not upgrading. And he's like, for somebody who covered, it had 4 thumbs up. So that means it's 5 morons that agree with this dude, or they all agree. He was saying, and I'm paraphrasing, that he's like, it's very fascinating that this dude covers games every day and doesn't understand the reason why a lot of PS4 people don't upgrade is because there are no games that we're interested in. He's like, look at when God of War came out, people bought it. I'm like, it's a terrible excuse. All you're doing is proving my point that you guys are chicken tender gamers. That's all you're proving. That doesn't prove there's no games. Just because he was saying people didn't buy Sorrows because it's niche. But he's like, look at God of War. I'm like, that's not an excuse, bruh. Y'all argument is there are no good games to play. Okay, well, when somebody presents you a good game, you say that shit is corny. So is there nothing to play, or are you closed-minded? This shit is crazy. Over the past 5 years, you didn't like but 2 games? That shit is crazy, ain't it? That shit is crazy. Anyways, he's not alone, with other CEOs and industry leaders agreeing that AI-driven shortages aren't going to go away anytime soon. Sony's response, like it says in the report, it's base for 2026, its base fiscal year for 2026 PS5 sales on the memory volume. It can procure a reasonable price and flexibly adjust unit sales and promotional plans. Elliott says. In non-corporate talk, he believes this suggests Sony is willing to underproduce consoles rather than soak up the increased cost of producing them. It may even suggest Sony could raise prices further if those pressures continue. That's crazy. So they're willing to stop making it, produce less, and then just increase the price. You better get a PS5 now if you want to. Good is subjective. No. To a degree, good is subjective if you have an open mind. If you don't have an open mind, it's not subjective. You are a chicken tender gamer. YouTube comment. It's a fucking YouTube comment. This is what I mean. That's why I put the title of my stream, Stop Being Purposely Obtuse. Maybe not you, but good is only subjective if you are open-minded. A lot of y'all got opinions based off fucking nothing. because you are a digital block hugger. Got all these comments about how, oh, I wouldn't personally drive that fucking Hellcat. Nigga, you can't afford it. You don't want to drive it. Did you get a chance to watch season 2 of Devil May Cry? I didn't watch season 1, bro. I see. I already covered that first 48. It shouldn't be that hard to understand. Yo, every day I see stuff online that I'm like, yo, scientists are right. These IQs are dropping to the point where it's like, are you being purposely obtuse or you just don't understand what I'm talking about? You gonna be on Batman tonight? Nah, I ain't paying $90 for that shit. Hell nah. I'm gonna use that digital block hugger. Yeah, if your opinion is based off you tried something and be like, you know what, it wasn't for me, and like I returned it, or I tried 3 games this year that I didn't like and I got burned, like I'm okay with that. The problem is that's not the majority of what we talking about. The majority of what we talking about, and it may not be you, is your friends are on Fortnite trying to tell you the quality of Pragmata when they didn't even play it. They didn't buy it. They didn't come over your house and try it. Just dismissive of every fucking thing, bruh. That's why it's a weird problem that games have. And I don't want to hear nothing about the price of games because games are cheaper than ever. Yeah, it may come out at $70, but 3 months later, it's fucking 20. It's 40. You can't find something to play? I'm so glad I left the YouTube chat. It's damn near remedial. Reading and thinking is truly at a 6th grade level now, and it shows. Yeah, and the crazy part is I don't even feel like these are like tough topics we talking about. So then it makes you wonder, like when it comes to like some real life shit, like some when it comes like to like politics and shit, it's like what the fuck. Good is subjective. If you're not interested, that doesn't mean it's bad. Ding, 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 and that's what I mean. Just because you're not interested does not mean it's bad. That's why I said good is only subjective if you have an open mind, which that's the problem that I feel like is countering, where they have to figure out how to counter in gaming. Like people are just live service drones. I don't know what it is. I understand what you're saying, but it's not as easy as buying games when you're older on the PS4 and the 5. I literally just said that's still bullshit. Nobody said you got to buy 12 games a year. The $70 game excuse is bullshit, bruh. Most of these games be on sale 3 months later because y'all don't buy them. That's the funny part. Y'all don't buy them. So 3 months later, they on sale for $40. Every year, 6 months in, NBA 2K is damn near free on PS Plus. You get free games that's the other part that's crazy to me too. Y'all get free games on PlayStation every month and don't play them. If I was a kid, I would have went crazy. I would have went crazy back in the day. Live service bandits. What is it? They don't even play the free games. That's what I'm saying. And they be bangers too. Bangers. Anyways, let's see. Next gen delays and fewer PlayStation 6 exclusives, but more big games for the 5. Hell, the game of the year last year wasn't even full price. Yeah, the game of the year last year was $50. It was free on Game Pass too. That's how I played it. The report also included mention of 2026 operating forecast being largely flat due to investment into the next gen of consoles. I asked Elliot how big of an impact memory shortage was have on this next gen, to which he responded with a comparison to similar hardware issues around the launch of the PS5. Here's some more food for thought too. If some of y'all genuinely feel like, oh, I can't afford this or there's nothing to play, let me ask y'all a question. Why are you even thinking about the PlayStation 6? Real shit. If you have no interest in playing or trying to afford any type of new experience, why are you here in this stream wondering about the futuring of gaming, about the next Xbox? What it matter? You ain't gonna play it. I also could agree with you on that. Like, what? Yeah, like what are we talking about? I see it on social media, man. When the PlayStation 6 come out, that shit gonna go crazy. Why does it matter? You're not gonna play any of the new experiences. But with the new Naughty Dog game, Space Heretic, Intergalactic Heretic or whatever, that game came out, man, that shit got a bald-headed bitch. I seen that shit on which is crazy. I seen that shit on Twitter. I ain't buying that shit. I don't care if Naughty Dog made it. That shit got a bald-headed bitch in it, bro. What are we talking about? Like, they ain't even showed the game yet. He ordered something. It's just still weird. The gaming is getting really weird. Anyways, the CEO outright said they haven't yet decided on the PlayStation 6 timing. This loads more open-ended than the fiscal 2025 results headline implied, Elliot said. It looks like the timing and the price point are now genuinely under review. The memory shortage is a part of that. It's ironic as we had the semiconductor shortages during the PS5 launch. Yep. The billionaires are ruining everything, bruh. The billionaires are ruining everything because they want to make extra data centers, man. People are too afraid to try new things, and that conflicts with their interests. Yeah. People like to stay in their comfort zone, you know. And to be fair, there's nothing wrong with staying in your comfort zone. I feel like my arguments constantly get taken out of place. There's nothing wrong with staying in your comfort zone, but you're not allowed to comment on the culture if you're not participating in it. That's always been my point. It's not even just the fact that they're not interested in playing it. They can't even afford it. Most of them opinions is just dead broke. I don't know everybody's financial situation unless you're a PS4 nigga. We know your financial situation. But that's beside the point. If you got a 5, I'm not gonna talk. I don't know your financial situation, bro. That shit is fucking funny though. What could Sony CEO mean by changing business models? Translation, they're probably about to charge you more, give you less. Coming back to Sony, CEO also noted the company may consider making changes to the business model, specifically in the context of selling the next gen of PlayStation with those above factors in mind. In the context of future consoles, Elliott pointed to 2 possible options Sony may take moving forward. The first is hardware financing or subscription models. Sony pays for the bill of materials. Sorry, I'm an analyst up front, he said. Then the consumer pays out 24 to 36 months. Microsoft has piloted this through the Xbox All Access. Apple does it for iPhones. It moves the affordability problem from can you afford $700 a day to can you afford $25 a month. So they're talking about potentially just adding a firm at the launch, basically. A second option is Elliott's mind is to follow Xbox lead and offer different tiers of hardware at launch. Oh my God, please don't do this, man. A premium PlayStation. I'm telling you right now, this is another problem too, low-key, that I feel like Xbox caused. When you add 2 different versions with the Xbox Series X and the S, it creates a problem for developers where they have to make sure that their new games run on old hardware, which in turn, like the PS4, holds gaming back because they can't use the full power of the best piece of hardware, bruh. I don't want to see PlayStation do this, and I'm tired of fucking Xbox doing it. It was a good idea on paper, but like in what's the word I'm looking for? In practice, I don't think it's good. Because then what's going to happen is if PlayStation comes out with their own budget console, Xbox comes out with a budget console, we're going to have another vicious cycle of PS4 niggas. Because what's one of the top reasons why PS4 niggas won't upgrade? They say they can't see a difference. Now, I think some of y'all need to go get your eyes checked, but that's what they like to argue. If they come out with a PS6 Junior, that means developers are going to have to make sure the game runs on the PS6 Junior, which means on the regular PS6, it's not going to look as good. And then people are going to say, I don't see a difference. I'm not upgrading. It's good in theory, but not in practice. And I can't stress enough that gaming is not a priority for anybody. It's not food, water, shelter. If you can't afford it, oh well. What happened to that? About to get my PC built for Micro Center. Any general tips or advice for a future PC gamer that y'all would wish you knew and you became a PC gamer? And well, if you're going to Micro Center to build your PC, you're fine, bro. They'll make sure your shit won't fail because they tested to make sure. You'll be fine. Just make sure that I would say if there's somewhere you can skimp, you could probably skimp on the hard drive. Just get like a 1 terabyte. Just focus on getting good RAM, CPU, and GPU. And yeah, make sure to clean your shit. You can always upgrade the hard drives later. The same niggas who said the human eye can't see 30 frames per second. Yeah, some of y'all are too young, but I was old back then during the midlife of the PS4. PS4 niggas have been a detriment to society since then. I just wasn't waging war. But the original PS4 nigga tragedy was PS4 niggas was saying that the human eye can't see more than 30 frames per second. Some of y'all were too young, but that was a real argument. I used to LO, I remember that shit. So if you remember why that's why it took so long for them to take advantage of the Xbox One and PS4 hardware, because they was telling my eyes can't see a difference. Okay, so you're letting the developers be fucking lazy, bro. That was the original PS4 nigga sin right there. Now the human eye can all of a sudden see 60 FPS. The new argument is I don't see a difference between the fucking textures, bro. Well, 10 years ago, you couldn't even see 60 frames. So now all of a sudden you can judge texture models. All right, buddy. The fuck are we talking about? It is hella cope. Niggas been lying since forever. That statement is wild. We was just saying the shit just to say it. It is, and that shit was cope. That's a really good point. I'm glad somebody brought that up because I almost forgot about that shit. That was the original PS4 nigga sin. As a general strategy shifts for Sony, Elliott does also point to two substantial events that could lead to a pivot. It struggled to deliver on live service bets and China's growth and appetite for games in recent years. With Bungie's $765 million impairment loss, the Concord disaster, almost $1 billion, Jesus. And Marathon's middling splash, it's clear Sony has struggled to build a Western live service portfolio. For Elliott, Helldivers 2 is the blueprint for success, not Bungie. The big question is now whether Sony continues attempts or pivots to partnerships and licensing. I don't know. You could take that $800 million and instead of putting it towards one live service game that was bullshit, you could have made like 5 or 6 fucking single player games and made all that money back. And then we could have got 5 or 6 new IPs. There's also China. Stellar Blade sold 2.3 million copies on Steam with 45% of the audience in China. Wait a minute. I thought Sony said PC niggas don't buy games. What's that about? Didn't they just announce they're pulling off the fucking Sony exclusives off Steam because they said PC niggas don't buy games? Even though we got the data on PlayStation niggas, and the reality is they the ones that don't buy games. I told y'all this shit is propaganda. I told y'all. Yeah, bring back Jack and Daxter, facts. Live service is the fake gold rush that played console gaming. I wouldn't call it a fake gold rush. I would call it a gold rush that's already complete, right? So like if we equate it to like the real life gold rush, if you know your history, the reason a lot of Americans moved west is because there was gold discovered in California, the California gold rush. So during those times, a lot of people moved west in hopes of getting rich, right? So back then it was smart to move west to get that gold. But in 2026, if you move to California, that's crazy. You should just move here because you want to be here or you like the job market or something like that, or you want to be in Hollywood. That makes more sense. But if you're moving to California to find gold in the river, you're fucking crazy. Exactly. The moment is past. So no, I wouldn't call live service a fake gold rush. It was a real gold rush. The problem is the gold is already found. And I'm going to tell you what the gold is. The gold is Fortnite, Warzone, Apex Legends. What's the joint they just said right here? Helldivers. There's a few games that are holding everybody. You could throw Arc Raiders in there, although we don't know where that's going. There's a handful of games right now that have already established their Marvel rivals, but most of these games are fucking failing. So let it go. The formula is right there. I think what blows my mind about their obsession with live service games is the formula is right there. Gaming has been popular. Gaming's been around technically since the late 60s, if you want to be technical. But it got popular like what, mid 70s and really like in the 80s. So gaming has been around for 40 plus years. We have a formula that works. Why are we straying away from it? Just because we found like live service games are like this new shiny toy. But everybody can't have the new shiny toy, okay? That's how moms end up fighting over in Walmart over fucking Tickle Me Elmo and shit. We're not all gonna get a Tickle Me Elmo. So let's get back to what worked before, set back our expectations, and understand that gaming is not an unlimited resource to extract from you and I, because that's really the issue. Yeah, greed maxing. They want to extract as much resource out of you and I instead of just focusing on making good games. And also, you niggas gotta do your part. When new games come out and they get good reviews, try them so we can get more good games. Because to be fair, as much as I also want to blame the billionaire companies because they're a major part of the problem, we, the consumer, are a big part of the problem too. Get the fuck off of Apex. Get off Fortnite. Get off of it. Go try something new. You don't got to play every fucking... There's like 40 major games coming out in this year. You don't got to play everything, but you can't try one? God damn. I'm tired of reading this article. He said, get off CSGO. You get the point, man. I feel like I'd be shouting into a void until my face turned blue, bro. But hopefully somebody listens. Demos really helped me out. Yes, I do feel like, and to be fair, that falls into the corporate greed part. The main reason demos stopped getting made is because they're expensive to make. You have to take a part of the development team and tell them, hey, cut out a piece of the game and optimize it and upload the demo. So it cuts into time and resources, which costs more money because more manpower. That's corporate greed. That's the reason demos primarily stopped. Yeah, if they want to get more game sales, I think the corporation has to do their part on the single player games. Every game needs a demo. Every fucking game. I buy every Game Awards winner except Astrobot. Well, what's your beef with Astrobot, Booty Gorilla? Ubisoft shares release windows for Assassin's Creed Hex, new Far Cry, and Ghost Recon games. Everybody's got to do their part, and it feels like right now everybody's not doing their part, whether it's the corporate or the consumer side. The latest financial disclosures for Ubisoft have been shared by the company, and it included a record $1.3 billion operating loss for its 2025-2026 fiscal year. Surprise, Ubisoft lost money? What? While Ubisoft doesn't project immediate relief for its problems, the company has high hopes that the new Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Ghost Recon games can help turn things around. As reported by Reuters, Ubisoft has projected that its top franchises will arrive in 2027, 2028, and 28-29 fiscal years and give the company a much-needed boost back into profitability. The Assassin's Creed title is believed to be Assassin's Creed Hex. Far Cry and Ghost Recon haven't had new games since 21 and 19, respectively. There's very little to go on about the plans for the two titles, though it appears that the Ghost Recon game will be a first-person shooter. How about a new game? How about that? Shout out to N7 Med with the message. He said, because of you, I heard about Alabaster Dawn, tried the demo, and now I brought it. My girl loves it too. Shout out to you for trying it, bro. Matter of fact, let's add more to the conversation. The biggest problem in gaming is corporations are not putting their best foot forward in terms of helping the consumer find the right purchase to make, like with making demos for everything. A lot of consumers nowadays are very closed-minded, won't even buy a game on fucking sale if it gets great reviews. Some of y'all are not doing the part. And then the third part of the equation, to bring it full circle, is I'd argue also the influencers are not doing their part anymore. I feel like when I first became a content creator, like everybody was doing, there were more people doing game reviews and video essays and just talking about things that they loved and didn't like as well. But people put things on to people. Now we are in an era where motherfuckers like a game, but then their audience doesn't like it when they stream it, and they bully them out of playing that shit, bruh. That shit is fucking crazy to me. I don't care what none of these goofy ass niggas say, bruh. There are days where I don't want to fucking stream, but to be a content creator full time is a fucking blessing. I don't want to be on a roof with some fucking Tims in the hot ass sun, fixing leaks and shit, or doing something else. I don't want to do that. Sure, this job has its own struggles, more mental than anything, but like I never got into that argument of, oh, this shit is harder than a fucking 9 to 5, bruh. Nigga, your job is to sit here and, at least on the gaming side, play a game you like and tell your audience this shit is dope. This is why you should check it out. And niggas won't do that shit. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Pussy. I said it. It's pussy to me. What a blessing. That's all you got to do is say, I like the game. And you letting little 14-year-olds in the fucking chat tell you what to do, bro. Y'all know what time it is over here. Nigga try to tell me what to do. You can go to hell. We gonna give you some frequent flyer miles to the 9 circles. Like, nigga, this is your platform. If you don't like it, am I burning? Yeah, fuck them. Exactly. And the funny part is, even if it's fucking with your viewership, there's ways to work around that. Just be like, hey, for the next 2 hours, I'm gonna play this game I really love. And even though, because here's the thing about being an influencer too. Some of y'all never heard of the games that I play on stream. A lot of y'all never heard of Alabaster Dawn. So you probably was like, what the fuck is this shit this nigga's playing? But you sat in here, you gave it 20 minutes, and some of y'all went and bought it. That's because I'm influencing. Like, your job is to be an influencer. You don't even want to do that. That shit is crazy. Content creation on video games is focused on why everything sucks instead of appreciating. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. So yeah, I think it's 3 components of just nastiness. And to be fair, of those 3 components, I can all correlate that to the real world. The real world sucks right now. It's on fire and people are just miserable, man. Ubisoft also noted there will be a targeted premium games based on established Ubisoft brands slated for release in the fiscal 2026-2027 year. However, the company declined to specify which titles are on deck for the near future. The biggest Ubisoft release on the horizon is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is hitting PC, PS5, and Xbox Series on July 9th. Ubisoft reports notes that early pre-order momentum for Resynced has been particularly strong, notably in China. The publisher recently launched a real-life treasure hunt as part of the ongoing promotion for Resynced. Outside of Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft reportedly canceled an Animal Crossing-like game that was previously in development. The publisher also recently assured players that the future of the Division franchise is secure despite the departure of executive producers, blah, 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 blah. Make a new game, man. Content creators are lottery ticket winners. Nah, I don't agree with that. Lottery ticket winners are lottery ticket winners. There's a small level of luck involved in being successful, but if you want me to be, if you want me to be 100% honest, most people don't make it as content creators because you niggas are boring. That's really the issue. So nah, like I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a lottery, because like my skills that I've learned from doing this has afforded me other jobs where I can consult people on building their social media. Fucking so nah, I wouldn't say it's a lottery ticket. Nah, there is a certain level of effort and skills. I do a lot of things behind the scenes that I'm pretty sure most people don't know how to do. You got to be calculated and entertaining. Yeah, you got to be calculated and entertaining. And the unfortunate thing, where I will say, maybe you could say that's a little bit of luck. The entertaining side that's more like a God-given thing. It's not really something you can learn. Anybody can learn how to make a video to teach people how to do something, but be entertaining, that's just kind of like a God-given or universe, whatever the fuck you believe in type of skill. That's where I would say the level of luck, but it's up to the person to learn the skills to how to create the snowball effect to get bigger, though. That is a skill set too. What else I got for you? The Mass Effect-alike Exodus is effectively a Dungeons and Dragons in space, Hasbro CEO says. Exodus, the space opera RPG, is in development at Archetype Studios. Looks very much like Mass Effect. In fact, we declared in April that it couldn't look more like Mass Effect based on the teasers we've seen so far. In a new interview with the game business, though, Hasbro CEO Chris Cox. Hasbro CEO Chris Cockasaurus Rex described what is somewhat differently. It's a new IP, but it's not unfamiliar ground to us. Exodus is effectively Dungeons and Dragons in space, Cockasaurus Rex said. We're familiar with the role-playing games and familiar with how to make good ones. It's a genre we understand. I was initially inclined to be dismissive of that description. Exodus really looks a lot like Mass Effect, and I sure wouldn't call that Dungeons and Dragons in space. But I suppose taking that idea in a very broad context, it's an argument you might make. You and your crew roam around, go exploring, pick fights, hover up loot, and eventually save the kingdom from the dragon. So sure, Dungeons and Dragons, right? Cox is aware of Mass Effect, to be clear, and he also acknowledged that it is a specifically shaped hole Exodus is looking to fill. In 2018, this was true, but I think it's even more true in 2026. It's a space that hasn't had a good game in a long time. I agree with that. I feel like the space RPG genre is just lacking right now. It's been a while since Mass Effect 2 and 3, and I think there's a big need in the marketplace for that, and we're certainly seeing that with the fan response. So while it's kind of a bold and maybe risky bet, my hope is that it'll be a good one. You know, it's weird. Like, what's up with game developers refusing to give clout, you know? Like, your game is clearly inspired by Mass Effect, and that's a good thing. They're great games. What a great game to take it. And you know what? 5 years from now, there's going to be a lot of games. Shit, 2 years. There's going to be a lot of games that come out that are clearly inspired by Expedition 33. What's wrong with that? As long as you take the formula and add something to it and make it your own, that's all that matters. Everybody's inspired by something, but I've noticed a lot with maybe not the game developers, but like the publishers that speak for the developers, they love to act like they just invented something, bruh. You niggas didn't invent shit. Be quiet. Yo, shout out to CB Film with the super chat. He said, how much for you to coach me in streaming? I want to stream, but I'm boring. All I know is politics, film, and anime, LOL. I don't do that. I don't do the coaching shit. But if you want a tip, if you're trying to be a political streamer, just get on your stream and say, fuck MAGA. Or you could do the opposite thing. You could grift. There's a lot of grifters. You could just wear a red hat and just start doing all the talking points. Fuck it. Let's talk about something that I just feel like nobody's talking about. 13% of the population, 15% of the incarceration, okay? Let's talk about that. Just do that shit. Just fucking line and make shit up. It's arguably, I feel like that's a better question for like someone like Hassan. Just LARP. What's up, buddy? Debating is a big thing, though. Debating is a big thing. Way too many grifting. Code switch. It's arguable that BioWare's inability to kick the tires and light the fire illustrates that this is a fact a risky move for Archetype and Hasbro, but the audience is there and it's just waiting for someone to put on a good show. Yeah, to be fair, the hole hasn't been filled because BioWare isn't what it needs to be, man. But even taking the inherent risk of game development into account, Hasbro's track record hasn't been great. Baldur's Gate 3 was a massive hit, but Hasbro's role in it was pretty much limited to handling it over to Larian, and it's shown little ability to capitalize on that success in the years since. A game selling like 30 million copies isn't good. What? In 2025, it laid off most of the dev team behind the Sigil virtual tabletop because it failed to establish a distinctive monetization path. And earlier this week, it was reported that Dungeons and Dragons game developer developed by Giant Skull, a studio founded in 2024 by Star Wars Jedi Survivor director Mr. Stig, was canceled by Hasbro earlier this year. They saying he don't got a good track record. The plight of the white man is unheard these days. Watch the donations come through. Yeah, look at Chud the Builder, bro. There's a platform for everybody. You'll end up in jail. But you know, sucks to suck, doesn't it? And good news. The rumors are true. The developers behind Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 have confirmed. We covered this rumor a few months ago. They have confirmed they are working on a Middle-earth RPG, aka Lord of the Rings. And they're working on another Kingdom Come game. So no gameplay, but they have confirmed it is a thing. We're moving on. I'm so pumped for this. Yeah, I don't really care about Kingdom Come, but I am curious to see what this Middle-earth game is gonna be, man. I missed the Shadow of Mordor series. So anything in that alley, that lane would be cool, but I don't know if there will be. What else I got? Oh, last but not least, what up, Ab? Fortnite is returning to the App Store globally a year after its US comeback. Fortnite is back on the App Store globally, except for Australia. The Battle Royale game has been back in the US App Store since last year, following a nearly 5-year ban that stemmed Epic's seemingly never-ending legal battle with Apple. Epic suggested it was confident enough in the direction of the political headwinds to make the game installable again on most of the world's iOS devices. The company is banking on US federal courts to force Apple to disclose the operational costs behind its App Store fees. Epic believes that once Apple is forced to show its cost, the government around the world will not allow Apple's junk fees to stand. Translation: Epic was firing. My brain is just fried. They were suing Apple because they were saying it doesn't make sense they're taking 30% just to host our app on their fucking app store. What's costing so much where they need to take 30%? It's just servers. However, Fortnite could also use the boost. In March, Epic announced that it would lay off around a quarter of its workforce. The company also killed off several game modes, including Fortnite Ballistic and the Festival Battle Stage. Meanwhile, the game's Rocket Racing mode will disappear in October. Citing dwindling numbers for its flagship game, which is funny because it's still the #1 game on PlayStation. Ain't that crazy? The #1 game on PlayStation, and they still laying people off. CEO's Tim Sweeney alluded to its mobile player base. Because my thing is like, yo, where you're #1. Where else are you supposed to fucking go? Because this is corporate greed on a different level. Where else are they fucking supposed to go? You're averaging 14 million players on PlayStation alone a week. You add in mobile, you add in Xbox, you add in PC. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than 20 million a fucking week. The reality is you made a free-to-play game and everybody's not going to spend money every fucking second. It's just not possible. You made a free-to-play game that is fun to play for a lot of people, but you can't extract resources out of everybody every 5 seconds, bro. You're supposed to go to number infinity. Yeah, they about to invent a new number. We're only in the early stages of returning to mobile and optimizing Fortnite for the world of billions of smartphones. And being the industry's vanguard, we have taken a lot of bullets in the battle, which is only the early days of paying off ourselves and all developers. As for the land of Down Under, Epic says it's holding out there because Apple is still enforcing terms that Fortnite publisher believes are illegal. Epic said the Australian courts found many of the Apple's developers' terms are unlawful, and yet Apple continues to enforce those terms. Epic is now asking the court to bring Apple's unlawful conduct to an end and making orders that will benefit all app developers and iOS users. So what happened to stabilizing? That's what I'm saying. These corporations just want to make a roller coaster that constantly goes up. Bruh, the roller coaster has to come down at some point. That's just how life is. Life is full of ups and downs, man. 14 million online players, by the way. What more do you want? Not everybody's going to be a gamer on Earth. And those who choose to be a gamer, not everyone's going to be interested in your game, bruh. Might be something the TCG community is interested in. Chaotic is back. The legendary trading card game returns in 2026, building on its 2007 legacy of hundreds of exciting cards. I've never heard of this game. What the fuck is this? Anybody excited for this? I don't know what this is. The greed maxing era is officially in effect. Man, this shit been in effect in the last 10 years. Doesn't Epic make devs give them 30% on the Epic store when they sell to them? No, that's Steam. Epic's percentages are actually lower than Steam's. That's actually the selling point of why they've been trying to bring more developers over to the Epic Game Store. So no, I think they take between 10 and 20%, but it's definitely lower than 30 because that's the selling point of trying to bring your game over to Epic. But a bit of random, but this dunk is crazy. What the fuck is this?
He's got more attention.
Oh, is this what you?
Oh my goodness!
What's the score of the game right now? OKC up. Oh shit. Chaotix had a show. It does sound familiar. I think I remember that. It was like a Saturday morning cartoon, wasn't it? Boom, boom, boom. All right. For the next batch of articles, all Titanfall fans, come to the front. Now, if you follow the podcast at youtube.com/GI updates, you would know we covered this story, this rumor. I think I covered it on the stream last week as well. There was a rumor floating around that the developers of Splitgate 1 and 2 plus Splitgate 2.5, after they rebooted it after the MAGA incident, they were working on another game that was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Titanfall. Well, apparently somebody leaked it online earlier today. It had forced 1047 Games to announce they are in fact working on a new Titanfall-inspired game. They tweeted out, "We wanted to share Impulse on our own terms, but leaks happen. We knew the risk and took it anyway, but getting real feedback early matters more to us than a perfect reveal. We're a team that loves movement shooters, and we're putting that passion into Impulse, a brand new 6v6 movement shooter. Our goal from day one is to build Impulse with our community and incorporate your feedback as we go. We'll have more to share on Impulse soon. In the meantime, come along for the journey and help us build the game possible." I said it on the podcast. I think the CEO fucked up, but he didn't do anything, in my opinion, where I'm like, you can't come back from it. It was a terrible fucking joke. And also the microtransactions. So if you want people to come back and try your game, you're going to have to drop a heat rock. At bare minimum, I will. Yeah, this is the last chance. I will say that much. At bare minimum, I'll give y'all a compliment. I think Impulse is a good name. Simple, clean, easy to remember. I talk about this on my stream all the time. I feel like it's way too many games with weird ass, long ass names. It's already hard to get somebody to try your game. So if it sounds extra weird and nerdy, these gangsta ass gamers that play Roblox come get dressed with me, they're not playing this shit. Ain't that funny? Niggas who swear they too tough to play Expedition 33 play Roblox get dressed with me. But anyways, that's not the point. I think it's a good branding name. And then the official account the official account tweeted out this shit. Impulse is an upcoming fast-paced 6v6 movement shooter. Wall run, grapple, hollow jump. What the fuck does that mean? Pilot mechs and paint your way through Freehold's vertical streets, outmove your opponent, or get outgunned. I wonder where the money is coming from. They're making new games every 6 months. I know, I seen a tweet, somebody said that. Who the fuck is funding them? Because Splitgate 2 ain't make no money. They must be getting like Saudi investment firm money or some shit like that, bro. They play Roblox to cosplay as YNs. Yeah, they be playing on the Chirac server. That shit is weird as hell, bro. This sounds like it's gonna be something for the movement demons. We got some screenshots. Is there a trailer for this? So that's what the mechs will look like, and then the characters. It looks a little Fortnite-y. We got some map design. I'm scared it's been too long since Titanfall 2. I feel like it's not gonna feel the same. I mean, ultimately, Titanfall 2 was a failure. Friendly reminder. So, if they do something that gets that adds to the formula and captivates people, it could work. Half cash, half stock type shit. You know it. Looks corny. I don't think it looks corny. Not particularly my favorite art style, but as long as the gameplay is fun, that's all that matters. And then they also tweeted, "We are hosting an Ask Me Anything tomorrow, May 21st at 9:30 a.m. PST to talk about all things Impulse." So if you have any questions that you want to get answered from the developers, they're doing an AMA on the Reddit. I'm dropping the link in the chat. Let's see. It's all for taxes. You think this game's gonna be a tax write-off? I don't know about all that. But I gotta see some actual gameplay. What else we got from it? Oh, and then I guess they've been testing this game low key because some content creators came out and said they played the game. Mr. DeMarco Show tweeted out, the movement is solid, very Titanfall-esque. Gunplay is solid, like Split Gates, but with more streamlined, simplified weapons, as well as a few unique ones like an exploding SMG. The paint mechanic is what I'm most excited for you all to see. Some paint makes you faster, some heals you, etc. I think it's very fun and a unique idea that ties into the movement as well. I wonder what this means. Is it like perks maybe on the map that you can pick up or something like that? I don't understand what that means. I understand what it does, but I don't understand how it works. The mechs are a lot different than Titanfall. They are less overpowered and are more like power weapons. However, I'm iffy on how they're implemented. Hopefully they'll improve how it feels to pilot them. I'm not opposed to them not being less powerful. Like sometimes that was annoying about Titanfall. If a really good pilot would get a Titan and they would just dominate the fucking map. I personally, my favorite thing about Titanfall was actually the movement and the pilot gameplay. It wasn't the Titans. Matter of fact, my most played mode was the pilot versus pilot mode. It wasn't any mode with the Titans in it. Titans were cool, but my favorite thing about it was the movement and the gunplay. Aesthetically a little basic, but I do think it's better than how Splitgate looked. Overall, super hyped for this game. Loads of potential here, but I do think it needs more time to cook in the oven. So hopefully the early access leads to great feedback and strong improvements. I think they're going back to their roots, and Brink on 360 Xbox One Connect was akin to what it sounds like. Their roots. This is a newer studio though. Shout out to the 700 we got on YouTube. Hit the like button. Sounds like a fun game. I don't know why y'all complaining about graphics. Y'all can't see past 30 FPS, remember? Facts, they can't see past it. As long as the game is priced correctly, like this is like because to me, I'm getting $30, $40 vibe game, as long as it's priced correctly. This person said, I tested the new FPS from 1047 Games, the creators of Splitgate, and it's a lot of fun and will appeal to the masses more than the first two games ever did. And then he lists all the I wish he would have went more into details. This was just kind of glazing. At least the last guy gave some actual feedback. He's just like, I like it. Everybody's going to play it. I'm just letting you know, I've learned over the years, you got to be very careful when you preview games, how you word things. Because if this shit is trash, they're going to come after your ass. And then let me see, is there a Steam page for this shit? Would it be on PS4? Come on, y'all. Stop asking about PS4. I'm in a good mood today. Don't ask me about that shit. Let's see. Impulse. The Steam page is up. He said block him. I'm going to add it to the wish list so I can be notified. Impulse is an upcoming fast-paced 6v6 movement shooter. Wall run, grapple, hollow jump, pilot mechs, and paint your way through freeholds, vertical streets, outmove your opponent, or get outgunned. Also, they have more screenshots. Are these the same ones from Twitter? Yeah, he just took them from the Steam page. Oh, nothing else? Damn, y'all really forced their hand. They wasn't ready to show this shit. It says coming soon. Excuse me. Look at, I see Watts. Watts already hit wish list on the game. Who else is this? Ethos, and shout out to Ethos and Watts. They already hit wish list on the game. That's funny. An impulse movement is at the core of every fight. Wall run forward and backwards. Swing with a grappling hook. Launch off hollow jumps. And alter surfaces with paint bombs to gain tactical advantage. Every district and freehold gives you the surfaces, the verticality, and the routes to chain together movement and find your flow state. Claim the mech and control the fight. Player controllable mechs spawn on the map armed with heavy weapons and unique abilities and a massive health pool. Claim one to dominate the next firefight or rally your squad to bring one down and swing momentum back in the favor. So the mechs, it sounds like maybe they're like you're not playing as pilots, but mechs are going to be items on the map that you have to fight for, which is a different spin on it. I'm not opposed to that. That's interesting. It could be a little bit more balanced. We'll see how it plays. We'll keep an eye on this, chat. We're going to keep an eye on this one. We sleeping with one eye open. I don't give a fuck that much about the art style. As long as the gunplay is good in the movement. Have you heard of anything being special being revealed at the new state of play? Did I cover that yesterday? I don't think I did. Absolute Green Arrow's trending. I need to read that. I got it. Did I cover that yesterday? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Did I forget to save this one? I knew this was coming, but I think I forgot to save it. No, they announced it today. Oh, okay. I forgot to save the article then. I'm bugging. Oh, well, let me put this on then. PlayStation confirms new state. I knew I forgot something. PlayStation confirms new state of play with extended look at Marvel's Wolverine. PlayStation's new state of play will be on Tuesday, June 2nd. The showcase promises more than 60 minutes of updates, announcements, and gameplay reveals from top studios around the world. The next state of play will stream on PlayStation's YouTube and Twitch channels at 2 p.m. PST, blah, 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 blah. What to expect. Beyond Marvel's Wolverine, Sony hasn't confirmed any other PlayStation 5 games for June's state of play. Sony, I have a hard time believing they're going to do Wolverine for 60 minutes straight. Sony's first-party studios have a handful of announcement games in the works, including Santa Monica Studios' God of War Trilogy remake, Naughty Dog's Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet, and Guerrilla Games' Horizon Hunter's Gathering. Sony is also rumored to be working on a new God of War spin-off game and a modern version of the Infamous franchise. Sony's most recent state of the play, they're just yapping at that point. I hope they show something intergalactic. I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think they're going to see it. They're going to do a Faye game, Kratos' second wife. That's the rumor, but until I see it, I don't believe it. Maybe I'll stream this one. Where's my phone at? I am excited to see what this Wolverine looks like. I need to put a reminder in my phone though. Let's see. Event add to phone. Let's see. Wolverine state of play. June 2nd. Save. Wait, let me see. 2 p.m. All right, I got it on my phone. Have you heard of the new game called Sumber? Nah, what's that? But a more Marvel token of Wolverine. I can see that. They'll talk about Wolverine for about 15 minutes. Nah, they got to give us at least 20 minutes, man. They got to at least give us 20. What if it's mid? I'll be so sad. Well, let's not think like that. How about that? Let's not think it like that. It's in my phone, so I'll remember. Even if I don't stream it, you know we're gonna bring the article up. Another live service game is dead just a few months after launch. Oh shit, hold up. Let me for the podcast. Let me save that real quick. I forgot to save that. State of play. My bad. Let's see. Save that. I gotta say that to my bookmarks because I forgot to for the podcast. Another live service game is dead just a few months after launch. Oh shit, I forgot. They're feeling pretty confident if they're showing it in theaters. I saw that they're booking out theaters, so they really want people to like get excited about that joint. I feel bad saying this because it sucks when a game fails, but frankly, this may be the least surprising news of the day. Spellcaster Chronicles, the mobile released by Quantic Dream just 3 months ago, has reached the end of the line. The studio said Spellcaster Chronicles has not reached the audience needed to ensure long-term sustainability, and thus development is halted, and it sounds very much like layoffs are happening as a result. I don't even know what this game is. With this project, our team set out to explore new creative territories and create a bold and original multiplayer experience. Spellcaster Chronicles allowed us to experiment with new concepts and bring to life an ambitious game shaped by the talent, creativity, and dedication of everyone involved. However, in today's particularly challenging market environment, the game has not reached the audience needed to ensure its long-term sustainability. Let's go to the Steam page. Which game was this? Oh, is this the one that was made by the Imagine Dragons? Oh, I do remember this game. Yeah, I remember when I saw this, I had zero interest in this shit. There's the problem. Where's the advertising? Nah, I do remember seeing this game. I covered it a couple times on stream. The problem with this game is it just didn't stand out. We've reached the point where people are making so many live service games. Dear game developers and studio and publishers, so many live service games are coming out. You know how your game would stand out? Just make a single player game. Make a unique single player IP that's really cool and you will stand out because everybody keeps making these cartoony ass Fortnite live service multiplayer games. This art style looks exactly like the new Horizon joint. Like, look at this shit. That's another live service game that nobody asked for. Horizon Hunter's Gathering, is that what it's called? What's the difference between this and that other game? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
by the day. Gave me this command.
It all looks the same. It's uninspired. We've reached the era where corporations are dominating creativity. It looks like the same fucking shit, bruh. That's the problem. Ain't nobody gonna talk about your game because you don't stand out. Make something different. If you're gonna make a live service multiplayer game, at least make something different. Jesus, man. Because I don't like seeing nobody lose their job, but it's like, yo, y'all did this to yourself. This is why I'm big on realism. Nah, I feel like realism doesn't age well. The issue is the art direction on this. Too many of these games look alike. Not gonna lie, if this was single player, I'd play it. Nah, we good off that, man. RIP, man. RIP. Valve asked New York court to dismiss the Counter-Strike lawsuit, says people enjoy surprises and equates loot boxes to gambling is nonsensical. For those who haven't been following the story, we covered this like a month or two ago. The New York Attorney General is suing Valve, saying they're promoting gambling to their audience, which I agree, all this loot box shit is. But according to Valve, Steam, they said, you guys love surprises. Valve has moved to dismiss a lawsuit brought by the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, in February this year, which argues that children and adults alike illegally gamble for a chance to win virtual prizes in Counter-Strike 2. Some of the arguments that Valve brings forward in motion are familiar. This isn't the first time it's compared loot boxes to baseball cards. The case brought by the state of New York essentially argues that Counter-Strike 2's item boxes are a form of unregulated gambling. Counter-Strike 2 award players cases on a similar regular basis, which each of these contain a random item for a particular skin collection and requires key costing $2.50, though players can also choose other awards that do not require keys. People like surprises. Who are they talking about? Yeah, I don't. If I pay for something, I want it. Each of those transactions and many more of them involves a purchase of randomized items that can be resold for cash. Valve's legal team writes in the filing, no court has allowed the executive branch to criminalize overnight such as a breathtaking amount of commonplace conduct not specifically prescribed by a statute. This court should not be the first. They say, get off our dick. Valve's lawyers further argue that loot boxes simply don't fit the statutory definition of gambling because every player always receives exactly what he paid for, one skin per mystery box. There's no stake or risk. Yeah, but you guys are baiting people with ultra rare stuff. That is not why anybody pays for a loot box. They pay for the loot box in hopes. They go gambling in hopes of getting the rare thing that you're advertising. That's bullshit. While users enjoy and subjectively value skins, there's not money, property, and token exchangeables for money or property, credits, or promises. So as a matter of the law, they are not something of value as the term defined under New York's gambling law. Yeah, but y'all sell them skins though, bruh. It sucks. She also is trying to make the argument about video game violence. Yeah, she's killing her argument with that shit. The filing goes on to say that because users are paying that flat fee for a random skin, there's no wagering agreement with Valve. Valve's lawyers further argue that loot boxes are more akin to things like baseball cards, comic book grab bags, cereal and Happy Meal toys, and various other mystery products. I wasn't going to McDonald's for the fucking toy. What are you talking about? That was like a bonus. People enjoy surprises, the filing states. Part of the appeal of many popular collectibles, from baseball cards to cereal boxes, is the possibility of opening a sealed package and being surprised with a rare item. No legislator or court has ever deemed that act as illegal gambling. Yeah, because kids aren't going to the cereal aisle and buying 10 boxes of fucking cereal, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man? The reason Valve is keen on the baseball card comparison is simple. The state argues that Counter-Strike skins have value because players can resell them both via Steam and via third-party trading sites. There are no shortage of examples of guns being sold for allegedly eye-watering amounts. But you know what else has an enormous secondary market? Baseball cards. As Valve's defense filing states, while there is an element of randomness in opening a baseball card pack that includes a one-of-a-kind Aaron Judge rookie card, no legislative or court has ever deemed that act illegal gambling. Well, here's the difference between I see what they're trying to do, and they might have a case if they argue it really well, but this is why I say it is gambling. When you open a card pack, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, baseball cards, at no point are there bright shining lights that trigger dopamine triggers in your fucking brain that make you want to buy more. You bought it because you wanted it, bruh. Counter-Strike and every other one of these fucking live service games with these loot crates are doing things that these gambling machines do using the sparkling light. There's studies done on this. I did a whole video on it. The dark psychology of microtransactions. They are using actual brain triggers to trick you into buying more. The problem is, and why I think Valve might get away with this, is I don't think the Attorney General knows how to articulate this stuff, bro. Yeah, they're engineering the addiction. That's what they need to that's where they need to strengthen their argument and go towards. They hire the same people that design games for casinos. Ding, 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 ding. Can parents purchase packs of baseball cards for their children? Can families go to Chuck E. Cheese to play games with a chance in exchanging winning tickets for a prize? That's a terrible argument. That's based off skill. Can a child reach into a cereal box and grab a surprise toy? There's no sparkles coming out. All these actions and more could lead to changeable crimes around. Hey, Attorney General, if you see this stream, you need to lean into how the product is designed to it's engineered to people get addicted to it. That's where you need to take your argument, not just the fact that it's a fucking loot crate. Those are also real physical items. That too, which might hold some level of weight or real world value. I'd argue the cards do that too, but buying the packs engineered to be satisfying to open, making it loud to open, is shiny as well. Yeah, with like the foil, I feel like that's harder to argue though, with the foil and stuff like that. I get you that, and like the shiny stuff. Court is in session. If you want evidence of evil gaming, then ask a gamer. Ask a gamer. Unfortunately, I feel like Valve has a strong defense, and I don't feel like they're counter arguing it very well. This one could go either way, man. As much as I like Steam, I don't like these loot crates and this microtransaction stuff. So like, I would like to see the people win, but I don't know. We're gonna see how this, have to see how this one plays out. W gateway drug for people with no control. W gateway drug. Embracer tends to activate Deus Ex, Saints Row, and Time Splitter, as well as Red Faction. In a recent full-year financial update, Embracer Group revealed a full slate of studios, games, and projects in the works. It was an end-to-end collection of everything the conglomerate is working on, and included the recently revealed Warhorse projects, a New Kingdom Come game, and an open-world Lord of the Rings RPG. On one slide, Embracer Group listed all the IPs that are sitting on ice with no active development, including the likes of Saints Row, Deus Ex, and Legacy of Kain. The team confirmed that they intend to activate these franchises, potentially bringing them back to life. On the 39th slide of Embracer Group's Monster Financial Update, published today as list of under-leveraged games, was documented, including Deus Ex, Saints Row, Time Splitter, Thief, Red Faction, and Legacy of Kain. It's a prestigious list, but for the most part, these franchises have sat dormant for many years. Some have been silent for near decades. Embracer referred to these titles as under-leveraged brand equity, stressing that more games are sitting in the vault than just these prolific titles. These titles could ultimately resurface as part of the Fellowship endeavor, one half of Embracer's split, of which side focuses on entertainment production, while the other side leans more into entrepreneurship and business management. This bolstered section of the company includes Middle-earth Enterprises, Warhorse, 4A Games, Crystal Dynamics, Adios Montreal, and Dam Buster Studios, among others. Almost every label is actively working on something. It's impossible to know when or what capacity these franchises will reappear, and they might never resurface at all, depending on how Embracer's pipeline unravels. But the point is that there's a chance that these games could come back. And if you ask me, what deserves a second chance? S tier, Deus Ex, Time Splitters. After that, Red Faction, Legacy of Kain, Saints Row. I don't give a fuck about Thief. I'm sorry. That's a boomer game from the 90s. And that remake that came out like 5-6 years ago, the reboot, that shit was basura. Straight basura. And if you bring Saints Row back, reboot the whole fucking franchise and don't do that goofy shit. We don't want to see Gen Z gangbangers. We don't want to see that shit, bruh. We don't want to see brain rot gangbangers. We want to see real gangbanging goofy shit, bruh. Saints Row 3 was the best. Wrong. Saints Row 2 was. You just like that purple dildo. That last Thief came out 12 years ago. I'm old, bruh. I forgot. That shit was ass, bruh. Brain rot gangbangers might work now, though. Nah. We get off that. And let's see. Let's go in the sub box. That's all I got. What's the data on Thief? It didn't sell well. That was just a bad game, man. That's why that shit didn't sell well. And then also Thief is just not a popular IP. Like I said, that was a boomer game. Prison Pocket Patrol. What? Shout out to Watts live. Shout out to Homeless live. Any trailers I should be aware of? Sleeping on Saints Row is crazy because it's low-key the most successful GTA competitor. Nah, facts. It just lost its way. I'd argue Saints Row 3 is the worst because it was the catalyst that sent the franchise into that weird-ass kooky... Like, Saints Row 3 was a good game, but it did send the franchise into that kooky-ass lane. It just got too goofy. That's why I think Saints Row 2 is the best. It was a nice balance between serious and funny. War robots. Yeah, it was the beginning of the end. That's a good way of putting it. Pocket Bravery. We've already seen that stuff. I don't think there's anything interesting going on in the sub. Skull and Bones? What the hell? Bro, just know GTA 6 is not getting delayed again. Strauss Zelnick has said 3 times in a week that the game is releasing on November 19th. I know that's what he said, but here's some food for thought. I'm gonna go full screen for you. You know billionaires lie, right? Matter of fact, Jeff Bezos said on TV today, was it CNN or Fox or some shit like that? They interviewed him, and this nigga just lied through his fucking fat ass teeth. They asked him about him being taxed more, and he said billionaires getting taxed more would not fix any of society's problems. He said, yeah. He said, you could double my taxes right now. He's like, but I don't think that'll help a fucking teacher in Queens. He said, good point, LOL. I appreciate you took the L. I'm not saying that he was lying. I'm just saying you can't rule it out. The niggas lie all the fucking time. That's why they're billionaires. You cannot. So like for those unaware, because I've had this conversation with my girl all the time, because she used to be on that shit. Millionaires and billionaires are all evil. And I said, no, that's not true. That's not true. If you actually look at the data, most millionaires in the United States come from poverty and they're self-made. Real American dream shit. If you come up with a good product and you advertise it correctly, you in the chat can become a millionaire. That's the beauty of being an American. But to get to that 100 million to the billionaire shit, that's some other shit. To get into that billionaire class, that's the type of shit where a heavy box falls on a nigga's neck in the Amazon warehouse and you don't pay him out after you fucked up his life, or making sure the wages don't go up. You start fucking people over type shit. Yeah, and then they get crazy tax breaks. It's two different things, and you got a lot to get there. Billionaires should not exist. I do believe in that statement. There's no ethical way to become a billionaire. There's no way. You literally have to shit on people. That's why I've never had a desire to like be one. And I don't know why people want to be one. I'm cool with, let me get a couple mil in my pocket in the bank. You know, I'm cool, bruh. People don't understand how much of a difference $1 million to $1 billion is. That's real shit, bruh. That's real shit. You don't want to be in that Epstein class anyway. Them niggas is weird, bruh. Bad analogy. The mayor just got rid of the city's deficit. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean when I say Jeff Bezos is lying. He said, if you tax me more, that won't solve no problems. New York City was billions in debt, and Mandami already balanced their sheets in months, like his first 6 months. That shit is a straight up fucking lie. And by the way, all those billionaires didn't leave New York either. The city's doing fine. This shit's fucking funny. I still got rats though. What if you become a billionaire through the lottery? You're still not a billionaire because they tax it. Unless it's like 2 billion. I guess that's the only way. Look at this nigga, bruh. Well, actually, what if you become a billionaire through the lottery? Well, you know what the fuck we... Hey, you know what's funny about you saying that? And I'm not mad, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Read the title of my stream. Read the title. Everybody on Twitch, not YouTube. Twitch, what's the title of my stream? Like, you're purposely being obtuse. Okay. maybe if it was 2 billion, because if it's $1 billion, it's gonna get taxed. It's gonna fall under $1 billion. If it's 2 billion or more through the lottery and you magically win, I guess you ethically became a fucking billionaire. There you go. You got us. You got us. You win the conversation. Dude, when it ended up like 100, that shit is being being purposely obtuse. You know what the fuck we talk. We talk about real world shit. We ain't talking about niggas who in the fucking gas station scratching tickets all day. Anyways, I think even 2 billion would be taxed under $1 billion. Shit is fucking crazy. I'm trying to decide. Do I want to watch the basketball game? Or do I want to get on Forza? You're not winning 2 billion in the lotto. They're not allowing it. I don't know. I've never bought a lottery ticket in my life, so fucking I don't even know what it would be at. I don't know what the Powerball would be at and shit. Let me go to the bathroom real quick and I'll make up my mind. Also, people literally don't understand how tax brackets work. They don't. And what I do understand is, you know what's funny? Before I go to the bathroom, since I went to DC a couple weeks ago, I've been getting a lot of DC stuff on my For You page. They just announced they building a Buc-ee's in the DMV, man. Come on, I might have to come back, bro. I might have to come back to the city. That y'all getting a Buc-ee's? It's not gonna be in DC. It's gonna be in Northern Virginia, but that's still you said, wait, what? I'm being so for real, Cammy. They're building a Buc-ee's in the Potomac area. Let me see, DMV Buc-ee's. I'm being so for real. Buc-ee's Travel Center planned in Stafford County approved despite resident pushback. The residents didn't want it, but they got it, bruh. No, not a Columbia Pike Buc-ee's, bruh. I think it's gonna be like 30-40 minutes outside the city or some shit like that. Stafford out the way, don't piss me off. My fucking elbow, man. I'm so sick of Buc-ee's. It's addictive though. I want to try them beaver nuggets, dude. All right, let me go to the bathroom. Y'all enjoy these clips, man. Remember, if you clip something, which hardly anybody ever does, because only one clip has been generated today, it appears in the stream. BRB. Shouldn't be shitting for an hour straight, and then your significant other open the door and be like, honey, you okay? You've been in there for too long. They find you next to the toilet slump like fucking Yamcha. Hurry, get us some Gatorade. Nigga Chaozu'd on the fucking toilet. Just all right, I have no clue what I'm doing here. But who this is?
All right, what? This is a story.
You playing with? I said I lied. I just looked at my phone and my car just got done charging. I got to go downstairs and move my car. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Enjoy this shit.
You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
She got some thighs on her. You like that old coochie? You want to dust the pussy off? Come on, baby. It still work, don't it? That's you? Y'all niggas is nasty. Just this gooder demic we in is... You saw an old lady and the first thing you said is she thick, bruh. She got menopause, nigga. Menopause. No power. No power. All right.
There's a buzz around the place right now.
You chose body type 3? Yeah, body representation.
We'll have to navigate some
Everybody gonna pick the slick shit. But y'all ever drifted in a big dick? Ah! Apparently I haven't either. Back and have these shows. And I remember questioning that shit in the boardroom. Why the fuck are we doing a big splash stream saying G4 is back and then we shut it down for a month? We should have waited another month, did the stream, and then had the shows ready to go. It was this is what I mean when I say corporate suits ruin it. And you can't tell these niggas at Comcast nothing, bruh. Yeah, we lost all momentum. So people forgot about it. So people are like, oh, Frosted. No, they did a lot of stupid shit, bruh. I was supposed to get my own show. I was supposed to start with X-Play because I'm one of the most knowledgeable people in the gaming space. That's why I got the job. And then eventually I was supposed to get my own show. I remember during one of the, because we would have weekly board meetings. I remember during one of the board meetings, one of the hosts, I forgot who it was, he suggested a really good idea. They should do, to keep the stream 24/7, they should do a nightly segment. following the last Airbender's cult favorite characters. What up, Ty Pod? What? Ty Pro, my bad. Did you ever watch Avatar Last Airbender and think, would it be cool to have some sort of spinoff about Suki and the Kyoshi Warriors? If the answer is yes, you're in luck. The answer is no for me, but collaborating with Avatar Studios and Avatar The Last Airbender co-creators Michael Dante and Brian Dark Horse Comics presents Avatar The Last Airbender Kyoshi Warriors. While both behind 60.
They're in there. They're in this. They're rezzing.
I put my scanner down.
Oh, it's not Rick. Oh.
Where'd he go? You're under the truck. What the fuck is?
Yo, chat, I'm banning anybody who clips that. I thought my fucking...
Got him.
Oh my god.
Squad right.
I thought I... Bitch ass nigga. Go to hell. Go to hell, nigga. I meant to do that. Beat his meat. Beat your fucking meat on stream, boy.
Tore you up and
come on, man. They said that shit was overkill. Oh. Oh. Yeah, tenderize this shit. Ready up, fuck nigga. Hold up. God, if you're real, please give it to me. Please. Ah! Look out! Give me that shit! Ah! I'm here! Try to bomb this dude on my batteries.
Don't worry about them though. Worry about the left.
Oh, Jack, clip it! Oh, he's mad.
Oh, you got him. Good shit.
The level was indeed that over that. It's not that deep, bro. Yeah, I do feel like when you touch your meat, you slide more. Because I keep touching this wall and sliding down. Ever played The Binding of Isaac? It's by the same creators. Nah, what's the...
Predictable.
Pussy. Get out of here. It's light work. He said this AI. I told you I like this game, Chaos. I've been talking about it in the group chat.
Predictable.
You know when I like a game, I get good at it.
Come here.
Pussy! This is my first game! Ah! It's my first game! It's my first game! It's my first game, chat. It's my first game. Come on. Y'all niggas, hey, listen. If this game die, it's gonna be because of the community. Hey, whoever I just played, bitch ass nigga, you're going on Twitter. This was my first match. My first fucking match, man. Clip that shit. Clip that shit. I'm like that. Get a cat. That was oddly sexual. That was weird. That was kind of freaked out, dude. I felt like that nigga Leon liked that shit, bro. What the fuck? That was weird. I might have a cat one day, but Aki likes the cat, but the cat.
It is time to improve your skill set.
Nah, you look invincible type shit. Oh, you gotta hold it for a certain amount of time. Chat 10 out of 10. Best game ever created. All right, that's the end of the stream. Thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. I'm sold. I'm sold. This game's got top tier fucking. I told you, bro, the red flags are right there. The articles, they're only focused on fucking microtransactions. They ain't talking about the gameplay. By the way, $50 billion company that released a early access game, and you niggas said, and this is why I'm always getting my jokes off. Now, where's it at? Now where's yeah, fuck skate. Now I see a lot of people saying fuck skate. Exactly. I tried to warn you niggas, and I'm never an asshole about the shit. That's the funny part. I read these articles, I analyze the data, and I say, chat, this is a yellow flag. I'm not saying don't try it. I'm just saying, you know, let's sleep with one eye open. TBH, I don't want to sleep with one eye open. I love the shit. I've been waiting for the Hall of Meat forever. I want to put the Hall of Meat in my mouth. You can't hit a lady like that. Enter your name. Use this skill in the pitch. It's gonna be my name. Nick Mora. Did I go Nick Mora? No. Trying to think. Give me a black ass name. I need a black ass woman's name. Yolanda Mora. No. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of weird, bro. What the fuck? This is like two niggas tugging each other. Like, what the fuck?
Man,
Hey, yo,
Negotiate studio.
Hey, that nigga look like he just ran the red light, boy.
What you know about running the red light, nigga?
I don't. I've only heard.
Oh, shit.
He said I only no.
Hey, no sex before marriage. I don't know what you talking about. We getting straight into it, bro. I'm trying to finish this shit. I got a dragon to slay. I'm gonna do the news later. I'm getting straight to it. I'm finna fucking lock in. I'm trying to beat my dick, fucking D. I almost said dick, bro. I almost sound like I said fucking dick. Oh shit. Even like a grown ass man that's just in a bad strut in their life. But at some point, those people are usually gonna wake up and they're gonna move on from that content. Whether it's because they got tired of it or because, you know, their life got hectic, got busy. They don't have time to sit up here and follow all the Steam DB numbers. So eventually all these people that make this type of stuff, they're going to fall off. Especially because if you want to be a full-time creator, you have to be able to pay your bills. I'm telling y'all right now, Brands is not working with these people. You bring nothing to the table. And this is coming from somebody who openly slanders companies on this stream. But you see, I still get invited to a lot of events all the time. Do you know why? Because at least when I slander things, it's coming from a place of love and it's actually genuine. I don't like something. Also, I also do my best to try to provide solutions, like actual feedback. These people are not providing any feedback. They just want to see everything burn. And when that's your stance, if you want to be a content creator, if your stance is you just want to see everything burn, I'm here to let you know there's a ceiling for that shit. And that ceiling is very low. As somebody who's in tune with Black culture and just... All right, so in case y'all don't know anything about me, let me tell y'all something, because I don't think I've ever said this on stream. My top 5 human beings to ever live, probably Malcolm X at 1, number 2, Fred Hampton, number 3, Huey P. Newton, number 4, Stokely Carmichael, number 5, probably Muhammad Ali. Matter of fact, I might bump Muhammad. I might put him at 3. That's my top 5. I know my shit, bro. And I can talk about other people too. I feel like their heart's in the right place when they do this stuff. But unless you're going to take the time to educate people about actual Black history instead of just creating some feel-good moment, because real Black history don't feel good, nigga. Yeah, let's talk about it. Don't get me wrong. First game I've ever seen die 3 times in a row. Like, goddamn, nigga. Is the Black Panther making this game? Is he using his zombie powers to resurrect this game? It keeps fucking coming back. They should rename this game The Walking Dead Reloaded, nigga. Like, so long story short, the game is dying already after the relaunch, and the developers hopped on Twitter and started bitching and crying, saying, "You guys, you know, player counts don't equal fun." And to be fuck that indie shit. This the Ball and Gun Awards. No action games. It's Ball and Gun Awards. I need the ringtone. So you better dress a chord at the Ball and Gun Awards. I don't know what got into me.
Keep loving and keep dreaming. Thank you for reaching out your hands.
Did Marvel Rivals just pop on the screen for y'all?
No.
We don't know the colors of tomorrow, But we
I might have to
really
switch to the
lady.
YouTube stream. This Twitch stream is fucking up
to the
for me.
Uncharted tomorrow.
Y'all saw that? Okay, I'm not bugging. The Twitch stream is bugging right now.
Really? I'm watching Twitch. It ain't happened to me.
Was Devil Dinosaur popped up on the screen while he was
I
giving
would
the
like to say
speech,
something.
and the whole chat going crazy. I was like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I saw it.
Receive this award
Was that
tonight.
Tinsley?
It's a wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
we
That's what you were talking about earlier.
You like
Oh, come on, bitch. Huh! Woo! Little 2 for 1. Ah! Is that nigga dead? Cars lose their value. Thank you for that wonderful statement. The sky is blue. Financial advice with the YouTube chat. That shit is so unintentionally fucking funny, bro. I love it. I love some unintentional comedy. Financial literacy with YouTube. Hey, man. You know the moment you take your car to light, it gonna drop in value. Come on. I'm gonna leave the last game behind us. Lock in. Gotta get this. You overdue.
Oh my lord.
No.
I should have said nothing, bro. Oh my fucking god. EA. He's lagging. Here we go.
I've had enough of this.
He lagged to an alt. You can't tell me he didn't do that on purpose. It don't matter. I win, nigga. You're trash. Get out of here. Hey, listen. You all right? I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. He knew he was about to lose. He lagged the game, tried to hit me with an alt. He bricked, got mad, and disconnected. You're going on Twitter, you bitch ass nigga. I told y'all I'm not crazy. I know I be bitching, but I told y'all I wasn't crazy. I told y'all I wasn't crazy. All right, I'm back. My bad. If you've been waiting, you know where I went. I had to go move my car. But anyways, shout out to Dread with the sub. I see. I missed that joint. Got a nice little protein pop. What's going on with that game, bro? What's going on with that game? Let me just take a look real quick. Ooh, 2-point game, fourth quarter. And I'm about to put that shit on real quick, chat. I'm about to put that shit on. Oh, can I put you on too? Nah, this game is elite ball right now. I'll be the judge of that. Let me just pull this over here real quick, real fast in a hurry. Go to my alleged folder. One thing I don't like about alleged games is them bitches be behind a little bit. Let's see, personal sports. Buddy. Doggy. Why is this website taking so long to load? Who's going on right now? What up, man? The friend sloppers was on your neck the other day. Yeah, good thing I don't care. That's a good thing I don't care. Yeah, the thing about content creation is everybody's always looking for something to talk about. So like when you look at it that way, as long as they're not saying like nothing crazy, disrespectful, like a flat out lie, like you're allowed to disagree with me. I don't care. But like as long as you look at it that way, like they're just looking for something to talk about, you learn to stop taking things so personal. That nigga just needed something to talk about this week. And it's me.
He won the tip. Pitches it out. Gotta go. Wallace knows. Caruso doesn't.
Let's see. Allegedly my TV not working. Allegedly it's working for me right now. Give a fuck what no damn friend sloppers say. Goddamn friend sloppers. Hold on, let's see. I just got the audio a little low. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
Felder Johnson
Let me see. Let's pull this joint up.
Got the tip, got his
If you don't
hand
get your big old butt.
Hartenstein in the lane. Pitch out. Wallace is big.
Phony cam alerts. Oh, I don't have a full screen. Let's see. Window capture. No. Monitor capture. Display capture. Why are you adding me? Where did you go? Why are you adding me? Allegedly, we can hear it. Yeah, I don't care about that as long as you don't see it. Monitor 1.
One more. Keldon Johnson. Gilgis Alexander kept it alive.
Boom, 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 boom.
To the ground there.
Yeah, like that shit? Yeah, like that shit? A little live edit?
And this is going to be a foul on the floor.
A little live edit? What you using allegedly? I can't tell you allegedly. I can't tell you allegedly. Oh shit, the fuck? You fucking fed? I don't know what you talking about, dog. I don't know what you talking about.
The most minutes in game 1 51 minutes 16 seconds.
I would just put it right there.
Unbelievable 3-point shots touching the rim. We saw Landry.
Yeah, we got feds in the chat and shit. What the hell? Yeah, nice try, FBI. I'm watching the game. It's only 8 minutes left, and then I'll probably get on Forza after this.
And we'll get to the line. Guys, 7:22.
Oh shit.
Let's think about this for a second. San Antonio won game 1 without De'Aaron Fox. Huge part.
How do I snap this to the side so I can see this
shit? Win
shit?
game 2 without Dylan Harper and
There we
De'Aaron
go. I
Fox.
need to see the
If
chat
they do
though.
that, they are in unbelievable shape for this.
Let me put some beat in the background. Nah, we only using legal method. We throw a beat in the background too, bro.
Key players missing as we hit the crucial part of this game.
Y'all like that shit? That little mix I got?
And as things tighten up, you don't have to do
Turn that down a little bit.
You just have to do the
I don't want it to be too loud. No Invincible tonight? I think I'm retired from Invincible, bro.
side. You've got to assume you're going to have to win.
Why my TV back behind like a minute?
To win this series.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That OKC can't go into
I need to find a way to make this smaller, though. There we go.
As well as for the Thunder, they're used to playing without J-Dub. So now
I didn't uninstall it. I just feel like I need a break. I retired from Invincible faster than I thought. That game just full of bullshit. It's full of bullshit. It make me not want to play it. This is a Marvel token waiting room. It's an Avatar waiting room. Because I have to ask myself, do I want to stress myself out playing that, or should I just hop on Forza until Batman come out in 007? There's too many good games coming out to be stressed out on. I put 16 hours into it. I mean, I got my money's worth. That's how I feel. Folks is really asking FBI questions. Type shit. Energy drink finna be a long. Nah, this ain't an energy drink, bro. This is protein. Protein pop. 30 grams of protein. It's a protein drink.
And that puts the Spurs over the limit with 6 and 56 to go.
They up 10. I thought y'all said this was a close game. Haven't played Forza before until the newest one, and I gotta say I do have fun just driving around the world. Yeah, somebody in the chat said it didn't look good. I felt like it's fun. 0 sugar? Yeah, 0 sugar. 30 grams of protein. It's got collagen in it. 0 sugar. I get them from Costco. You can get a big 30 pack from Costco. So like I drink them after workouts or just to get extra protein in. They taste good too. I think they have them at Target because I put it in the group chat and JG was like they're at Target, but we don't shop there, so I don't fuck with Target, nigga. You see the Costco Fallout soda? Nah, what's that? It was a close game, yeah. What's collagen? Keeps your skin useful. It's what's in your skin. It keeps it useful. Youthful, I mean. I have some collagen from Costco that I put like in my smoothies. I mix creatine, protein, and collagen in it. It's also good for your gut health, but yeah, it's good for your skin type shit. How'd you get the Steam family to work for people from different locations? I think they changed the rules. It used to work for everybody, but it might only work for people in the same house. But if they're already on your account and they're in a different location, they're grandfathered in. I was told they changed it recently.
You can't take a silly foul in the fourth quarter of a physical game, but then the next 5 have been
I think I need that shit.
by the Thunder's aggressiveness.
100, just know it's like a meal though, because there's 130 calories in it. It's like a small meal. I try to get 100 grams every day in. Like right now, after I drink this, I'm at 90. So I'll probably eat one more thing for bed. Do you drink bone broth? My niece started me on it. Yeah, I got bone broth in my cabinet too. I got beef bone broth. Me and Aki drink it.
Game 4 on Sunday, and 5, 6, and 7 follow the every other day cadence. And
Like warm up a cup for like breakfast or some shit like that.
ESPN, the Eastern Finals, Game
Yes, I'm talking about you. You like bone broth? I put it on his kibble.
Arena tomorrow night.
Who you want to win? Okay, she or the Spurs?
Thunder have scored the next
I'm just testing. I don't know if this audio in the background gonna cause problems. If it don't, I might start doing more of these streams where I just talk to the chat if the game on, because I'm trying to watch the fucking game, bro. At least like the second half. That's why his coat's so shiny, pretty much. Interesting. You cook with it? Nah, I just put it like you can drink it for breakfast. Put it in a coffee mug and heat it up for 2 minutes. Okay, Castle with the big 3.
This is why no lead is ever safe in today's game. These guys are so talented.
If you talk while the audio is low, you should be good. Yeah, that's why I turned the audio down. I'm pretty sure it's fine because Trey does it. Yeah, it's just because this playoffs has been so good. Like, I'd be mad that I'd be missing the game. The other day, I cut the stream off early because I wanted to watch that shit. What it tastes like? This is the mango flavor. It tastes like sparkling ice if you like that shit. It's a carbonated drink. It literally tastes like sparkling ice.
Played what, 12 minutes in game 1? Look at this.
Who you got winning this series? I'm gonna be honest, 50-50. I don't know who's gonna win. Who I want to win though? The Spurs. Fuck OKC. Fuck OKC. Sorry, I mean bone broth. Tastes like soup, nigga. That's all it is. It's the base of soup. So if you get chicken bone broth, it tastes like chicken noodle soup without the noodles. A cup of it has like 1 cup of it has like 10 grams of protein and a bunch of collagen. It's an easy, and then it's super low in calories. It's an easy way to get more protein in because it's super low in calories. It's just as high in salt, so you gotta make sure you drink it water. What's it good for? Cutting calories, getting more protein in. It's good for your skin too. I don't know. Right now, it's looking like this game is over. It's looking like the Thunder could take it unless the Spurs do something really crazy in the next 2 minutes.
Movement that inspires.
Excuse me. Just gotta get my protein in. Yeah, I think it's cooked. I think it's still good that it's 1-1. At least they got one in their city. Don't pull the Cavs. The Cavs game looked over too. Yeah, but it's James Harden. Let's talk about that while it's on commercial break. I feel like social media is on James Harden's head a little too hard. And don't get me wrong, he deserves it because he's a fucking cone. But I feel like you know who deserves the bigger blame of why the Cavs lost? Sue the whole coaching staff. The coaches allow, you know, James Harden's 37. We know that he cannot guard. You allowed Jalen Brunson to drop 20 points on his head in the fourth quarter. After about 8 points, they should have blew the whistle. And if you looked it up, they had 4 whistles left. That was the coach's fault. They should have blew the whistle, took a timeout, and switched the play and like put a different defender on Brunson, bro. That was bad coaching. The Knicks did not win. The Cavs lost. That shit is fucking funny. And they deserve it. Because it's Cleveland. That man said I was saving my timeouts. So, like, don't get me wrong. Harden deserves some of the blame, but you know what you're getting with James Harden. That was more of a coaching failure. That's because, and I think that game was a great example of, like, I hate when people say coaches don't matter. These superstars are so, no, that's an example of when coaching really matters. You need somebody to have a vision, bro. Nah, they should have been. They should have did something. It's the playoffs. Make an adjustment. What's a good snack substitute? I'm trying not to eat as much, but I be getting hungry while I'm working. You should never deprive yourself of food. Just make sure you eat something good. A good snack. I got a lot of nuts in my house. Pause. I eat pistachios. Those are my favorite. I got pistachios and I got cranberries. I eat cranberries. Cammy says drizzleicious. I've heard about those. I haven't had them yet. But those are like rice snack cakes that are like drizzled. I like seaweed, but I don't like seaweed because it's not filling. Greek yogurt's really good. But yeah, nuts are really filling, and berries, I think. Real old school shit. Excuse me. Now Costco, I did try they got protein Doritos at Costco. I bought a bag. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Them joints is fire. 10 grams of protein for like every serving. It's chips though. It still got high in salt. You gotta be careful with that shit. Pistachios are clutch. Greek yogurt is protein dense. Yeah. If you really want a good snack though, start making smoothies. My go-to post-workout is get the Fairlife milk, a cup of that. That's 15 grams of protein right there. Get you a mix. I do like strawberry banana. And then I do 2 scoops of whey protein. So that's like 60 grams plus the 15. You're getting like 75 grams of protein right there. It's easy to hit 100. Then you drink one of these protein pops, like later, you be straight. Yeah, add some honey into it if you want to add a little bit of flavor. Sometimes I'll mix creatine and like electrolytes in there too. But smoothies are like put protein powder in your smoothies if you're trying to stay full. 6-point game, 5 minutes left. Oh no, my stream is behind on the fucking scoreboard. Never mind. I hate the scoreboards ahead of my game. That shit's spoiling shit.
Lead back to 9, under 5.
SGA is so direct right now, playing precision. Get it right to the basket.
I started drinking sparkling ice water and it got me off the sugar drinks. Yeah, if you're trying to get off the soda, sparkling ice.
Twice off the 10, Holmgren the board.
Do honey packs add a good amount of protein to the smoothie? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the scoreboard way ahead of the fucking game, bro. That's annoying.
Alexander's got all 10 eyes looking his way for the Spurs.
Mods, ban that nigga. I'm gonna put a honey pack in the smoothie and get right. I'm gonna put a honey pack in the smoothie and then I'm gonna get on fucking Tinder, nigga. Yeah, this game looking like it's over.
Step back triple. No. Hartenstein got the rebound. A third try on this trip.
What a game by Hartenstein.
I hate the fact that only half the playoff games are on fucking Amazon, bro. Fuck Adam Silver.
Halfway down.
People say canned Gatorade is good. You know, the first time I've ever had a canned Gatorade was when I moved here. I know this sounds goofy, but canned Gatorade actually does taste better than the bottled Gatorade. I don't know what it is about that can, but it holds the flavor better. It does actually taste better. Where do you find them? I don't know. They had them at G4. They had them in the fridge one time, and I was so confused. I said, "What the fuck is canned Gatorade?" But that shit was good. You like canned Gatorade? Come here. Ah. Probably no microplastics. Probably. You like canned Gatorade?
Only 12 minutes in game 1. What a difference makers at the
You get a kiss, and another kiss, and another kiss, and another kiss. You're okay.
Hartenstein, 8 rebounds.
I saw them at Staples one time when I was looking for an office share. You should have copped it, bruh. Learn the experience.
Take that back. 3 of those. And Reg, to your point, there's a lot of
Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube.
have to be a scorer to have your value out there. You can screen, rebound.
They're on Amazon. They probably expensive as hell.
Hartenstein is doing that tonight.
Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp in your face. I'm sorry. Oh, you leaving? My bad, dude. The Spurs are gonna miss Dylan Harper. Wait, did he get hurt? He fouled out or something? I saw Fox had a sprained ankle.
The answer has been the right
He got hurt. Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
And that's why Coach Dick
Yeah, they need that extra offense.
the league. He is a master card
Fucking hit
player.
me.
He knows what
You want to go?
and how to do it.
Double team Castle. Flip
What
to
you
the
want to
corner.
do?
Big three. Vassell.
What?
He did because he was riding NBA's back. Foul on Devin. He knows it. Free throws come.
Give me a hug. Be nice. Be nice. You have to be nice to me.
Did you see Wembanyama just
You have to be nice to me.
champagne on that three right there? That was
Yeah, Fox got to play. He got to play next game. You have to be nice to me, dude.
over the back.
You always want to fight. That's ghetto.
And Reg, he said every time, shoot it every time. He's getting
He tried to
confidence.
come back and they wouldn't let him. What they say his injury was.
The Davis boys had to do with you when you.
Aki from the body, another pair of headphones. No, he won't, because I got my wires wrapped around in a special way where he can't touch them. We haven't had no accidents since. I said I had to make my room baby proof, doggy proof.
He's only
You put any money on the series? Nah, I don't gamble. Y'all niggas, y'all in this economy, y'all niggas gambling are crazy. My dog is a border collie.
I was getting those in Minnesota at 39. I said, what is going on?
They're sheep herding dogs.
Castle. Spurs can't have many dry trips here.
I need a compilation of Aki coming into the stream, just bothering me. Fox got an ankle and Harper hurt his hammy. That means Wemby gonna have to put up 60 points a night.
Stein have 4.
I don't care how bad the economy is. I'm gonna get my parlay in.
Spurs.
See, you could have put that money on stocks. Y'all be playing too much with y'all buddy. Yeah, it's a parlay pandemic.
The challenge on the inbounds. Last touch by Castle. Those challenges.
Yeah, it's looking like game there. There ain't 2 minutes left. Man, 7 points. If they hit a couple quick threes.
Ball hawk of the Thunder, Caruso, Mason Wallace. And listen to the music saying, move, get out the way. I'm telling you, these DJs sneak this. And
I think they put Hardstein on Wemby. They put a big body on him, slow him down.
Check. That was off Castle. That was the correct call by Carl Lane. SGA will step back. Yep.
I feel like Castle doing too much, bro.
Running out of time.
Like, let the play develop.
Wembanyama wants to attack Hartenstein. Threw it up to get his own rebound, but Hartenstein bumped him as he was going up, so he couldn't do it.
Down 5, y'all ahead of me. Oh yeah, they are. I'm looking at the scoreboard now. The scoreboard is ahead of my fucking stream. That's annoying. Who got the up to date? Who got the link to the up to date game allegedly?
Fling. A.J. Mitchell.
Back into double figures.
Nobody's is all delayed. That's whack.
Timeouts. Need some deep hits. Vassell does just
Big bucket.
He heard it.
I'm gonna just have to keep looking over at the scoreboard. It's crazy because the scoreboard's on my stream. I can't see it though because of the way I got my screen split up right now. It's like what y'all seeing versus what I'm seeing is different. OKC. No. Hey, I didn't like how at the OKC loss, they was like moving the camera out the way. Like, take your L like a man. They was being babies about their L. I didn't like that shit. That's why don't nobody like y'all. Y'all be flopping. Y'all play dirty. Lou Dort playing the wrong fucking sport. He should be playing football. Ray Lewis on the damn basketball court. But when y'all lose, y'all want to shove the camera out of everybody at the face.
Minute 25 to go. And then each team has a pair of timeouts to advance the ball if needed.
You think the new Konami RPG will be good? What RPG they working on?
His fifth.
If Lou Dort was born in the South, he'd be... Yeah, if he was born in Florida, he would have been a football player.
Look at the foul. Little hook right here by SGA, right to the face of Castle. Don't need a three right here.
Interesting.
Keldon Johnson right back to Castle, turns the corner. Out of the
I'm streaming the game through my PS4. You know it.
side. Kept alive by Johnson. Picked out.
Yeah, AJ Mitchell's down. He tweak his hip or something?
Penny was going the other way. A.J. Mitchell's hurt for the Thunder.
That's the last thing the Thunder want to see is
Another light skin goes down. JG's cousin.
dub in the back because of the hamstrings, and now Mitchell.
The reaction channel Hokage. Hey, it's people who really do this shit, bro. They just sit here and watch the game. It must be nice. Yo, shout out to Johnny with the super chat. Appreciate the content. I've been watching you since the Genesis. Just got a big job promotion recently. Wanted to donate to the content. Hey, I appreciate the dono. Shout out to you for the job too. I'm looking at this scoreboard. The score is not updated in the last minute. This is still winnable. Some good defense and some quick threes.
Woo! My goodness. Like most great fights, when you're fighting, you're not gonna leave the same. There's gonna be some bumps and bruises.
Silver's rewriting the script. he's on the whiteboard right now. No, don't do it this way.
Sleep. Oh man, good. And again, the turnovers have done the Spurs in. 21 in game 2, 21 tonight here. In game
Yeah, the ref's
two.
not folding on the script. It's got to be 1-1. 7-game series?
And yet they're only down 5.
And Stephon Castle, who had 11 in game 1, has 9 here in this second game.
Nah, 42 seconds. 120, 113. Nah, this is a W for OKC.
Because of the heavy minutes that he's playing here in year 2. And
Nah, when it goes back to San Antonio, if they take the next 2, I think they'll win the series. If they go up 3-1, I'll say Spurs in 6 then.
Castle's had to carry so much of it. That's part of the reason for the turnovers and the team they're playing as well.
Yeah, again, when you don't have De'Aaron Fox, a guy who has limited playoff
Ball game. Yeah, 122-1. I'm turning this shit off.
in times like this, you're asking a lot of Castle who can handle it, but we've seen
All right, Fox, I need you to put some ice on that ankle, buddy. Time to come play.
he can kind of cough it up at times.
Shout out to this crowd, which has been awesome here tonight. We're going to see the same at Frostbank, San Antonio for games 3 and 4, Friday and Sunday right here on NBC.
Right here. God damn, this fucking stream is delayed by a whole minute looking at the scoreboard.
With McCain, Wallace, Hartenstein, and Gilgeous-Alexander.
I know Jared McCain about to hit the meanest TikTok dance tonight. Shout out to Ibusu with the gifted subs. Appreciate you.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack, pulls back, and hits.
And this was the action they ran towards the end of the game in game 1, where he got the layup to tie it up. This time it was a jump shot.
Keldon Johnson the hands to Castle. Left for Champagny. Good coverage by the Thunder. Out of the corner, the 3 is off. And on the rebound, the Thunder have it with 28 to go. 7-point game. Got a foul here to get the ball back. Caruso!
I'm just upset Detroit didn't make it. Hey, blame Jalen Duran. That man, he needed some fucking help. Cade needed some help. I'm turning this shit off. This game's over. GG's. Series is 1-1. All right, let me see. Let's hit some vroom vroom, bro. Let's hit some vroom vroom. Go right. Boom. The refs win again. I didn't see the whole game. I'm gonna have to watch the other half of it, bro. Do you want Giannis? No, I don't. I do not want a 31-year-old man who still can't consistently shoot and relies on his athleticism. Absolutely not. Keep him in Milwaukee. Steam. Nah, I didn't find the mech race yet. I did not find it yet. Oh, now you don't want him anymore? Absolutely not. I was talking to the group chat. I'm reading the Wizards are seriously considering trading that #1 pick to Utah and taking the #2 pick. If the Wizards take the #2 pick and they get some assets like, I don't know, Ace Bailey and maybe Lauri Markkanen or some shit like that, plus the #2 pick, then we would have Trey, Ed Davis, Ace Bailey, like and Lauri Markkanen. Like it'd be like the fucking injured Peterson. We'd have the injured all-stars on the Wizards. I was like, I don't know if I like that, man. That's hella risky. You getting the second and maybe Ace Bailey? Yeah, if the deal is only Ace Bailey in the second pick, nah, they better not. They better just take AJ. Absolutely not. What you doing, gaming? You should have been helping Wimby. What the fuck I got to do with Wimby? What the hell? Let me change to Forza Horizon. Nobody's gotten on this game with me. Let's see, Forza Horizon 6. You finna win a first round exit? Yeah, I'm good off that. TBH for the 3, bang! I know what a dagger is. Have they confirmed that the Sonics are coming back? They haven't even voted if they're gonna do an expansion yet.
Count Driftula.
Count Driftula's back in his bitch. You see what I'm coming through? Big Ford Raptor. Tearing down your block. I'd imagine seeing a Ford Raptor in Japan would be crazy. Big ass honky tonk ass truck. All right. Where we want to go? We finished that one. We won that one. The map is expanding. What team from the West you think should come to the East? Probably Memphis or the Timberwolves. Yeah, Memphis, Timberwolves. They're the only ones that make sense, I think. They shouldn't have been in the West in the first place. I think it's just like a balancing thing. It's this Tokyo City Dogs. Weave through the Tokyo City and burn the corners. We can go do that race. I feel like if Ant was in the East, he would thrive. Yeah, it would make things more exciting, more competitive too. There's a talent distribution problem right now in the NBA. I don't know which one. Let's go do that one, I guess. Here we go. My guy Willie right there.
400 yards.
All right, we're about to hit the motherfucking street race. I don't know what kind of car they gonna make me drive.
Turn left.
I'm curious, who's your favorite game studio? These days, I don't have a favorite one.
Yards. Turn right.
If you had asked me 10 years ago, I would have told you BioWare, but BioWare kind of fell off. They need to get right, so I don't really have a favorite right now. Maybe Respawn, maybe, with the Jedi series, I don't know.
In 200 yards. Turn left.
I don't feel like there's any studio right now that's just putting out multiple bangers. Everybody's got like one, you know? Yeah, maybe FromSoft, maybe. Nah, not even FromSoft. Because, like, I didn't like, I said that on the podcast, I didn't like Night Rain as much as I liked Elden Ring. And I'm not playing Bloodborne. That shit 24 frames.
400 yards. Turn left.
When's Mortal Shell 2 dropping? I do feel like I need a hardcore ass RPG. Capcom? Capcom cooking right now, but is that my favorite? Nah. I'm floating right now. I don't really got a favorite. Yeah, no one's consistent right now, I feel like. Definitely not Ubisoft. So did Giannis resign with the Bucks? Whatever he did, I'm tired of talking about him. I wish Giannis would just be like, trade me. 343 Studios. I should ban you for saying that. They ain't never made a good game, nigga.
Turn left.
Definitely not Insomniac. Insomniac addicted to making safe 8 out of 10s. Listen to Kenny Mason's album? I actually did today a little bit. I'm only like 4 songs in. I liked what I heard though. It's my first time ever hearing of him. Is he a new artist? I listened to Isaiah Rajad's album too. I thought it was fire.
In 400 yards. Turn right.
I gotta sit with it more, but I didn't finish the Kenny Mason one.
Turn right.
All right, GPS says go right. Kenny's part of Dreamville. Is he a new signee? I never heard of him. He's cool for what I listened to so far. All right, street sound. He's got his own sound. He's got his own sound, which I like. And his music was good. The songs that I listened to in the gym, they're good turn up shit. Oh, this is a fast card race. I don't like that Viper. That shit control weird as hell, bro. That shit control weird as fucking hell. What we want to drive? I kind of like that Honda. Hey, let's drive a Ferrari, yeah. Am I watching Scary Movie 6? Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been a Scary Movie fan. I've always felt like that series was kind of overrated in terms of like early 2000s movies. Not bad, but like I never really thought they were that funny. You in the car culture? Nah, I'm too poor. You gotta have money to be like a car person. Oh shit, I thought it was a ramp. Nah, I ain't seen Michael yet. I'm gonna just have to wait for it to come to streaming. Me and my girl tried to watch it allegedly the other night, but that shit wasn't no HD copy, so we had to turn that shit off. I was like, bro, I'm not watching no bootleg version. I should have took advantage of the $5 ticket at T-Mobile. Oh, Robbie, on my body. Look at this go-kart out my way. Come on, move. Do I got a favorite car? No. I don't really think about cars. My car is just to get from point A to B. I am a defensive driver. Matter of fact, I might have won Defensive Driver of the Year. Fun fact, I got 100 on my driving. Are you fucking kidding me? I know you can't tell from this game, but I got 100 on my driving test. I do not care about cars. I'm being so for real. That shit is just for me to get to the event. We're gonna start that over. These supercars are the hardest to fucking drive. It makes me not want to drive one ever. Is this what they really control? Like, this don't seem very fun just because it go fast. Yeah, I won Defensive Driver of the Year. They said, damn, this nigga, I don't think he gonna get into an accident. Yeah, they're handling his ass, and then they crashing into me and shit. I'm trying to overtake these people too. Like, come on, bruh. You ever been in an accident? Yes and no. When I was a kid, I was in an accident, but have I ever been in an accident? No. Since I've had my driver's license, no. And like, we got hit from behind by a truck, so it wasn't our fault. That was when I was like 10. That shit gave me whiplash. But no, I've never been in an accident. Knock on wood, knock on wood. I almost got into one maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, but it wouldn't have been my fault if we collided. We was at a busy intersection and this woman tried to, she probably saw yellow and hit the gas, but then she ran a red light and almost hit like 3 different people, including me at the intersection when it was our green. And then she was trapped between all the cars because we all hit our brake and she was looking at us like we was crazy. I live on the side of town where people famously cannot drive. But, you know, being the Defensive Driver of the Year, I was ready to hit my brake. People just dumb. People in LA, everybody thinks they're famous, so they're all in a rush. I've died so many times almost out here just walking my dog. People don't be paying attention. You got to look into people's windshields and make sure they see you because they will run you over. I'm in position 10? I suck. I find these races the hardest to do, these fucking supercars. I'll try it one more time. Yeah, too much main character syndrome out here. Who's the offensive driver of the year? Probably my brother. That nigga's like 23 and he's been in like 5 accidents. Including driving through someone's house. Yeah, do not get behind the wheel with him. Shit, yeah, LaMelo, he up there with LaMelo. You said loud mouths off what? That's just what my mother told me. I ain't see it, but the image in my head cracks me up. I think it's true though. I hope they never see this. I think it's true though. Like this nigga drove through somebody's house one time because I asked my mom. Mind you, they live in Alabama. It's so easy to drive down there. There's like nobody on the road. But I think it's true because I never seen it, but I think it's true. Because last time I visited my parents, my dad let me borrow one of his cars. He just threw me the key. I said, how the hell? I ain't been here all year. How the hell I get to borrow the car? He don't. That shit funny, bro. He must have been locked in animation. But you know, everybody got their strengths and weaknesses. Oh my God, bruh. Bro, emphasis on you'll look dead at people. Yeah, you got to. Yesterday, like where I live, it's a pretty dangerous street turning into what's the word? Turning into the apartment complex. The street was clean, right? So I'm turning left into the apartment complex and there was a lady coming out. The thing is, like my apartment complex coming out of the garage, there's a dip. So if you're coming out, you're driving up and you can't really see. So like you need to take your time going up because you don't know if somebody's turning in. The street was clean. Nobody was there. I'm turning in. And as I'm turning in, she's speeding up and she almost hits me, right? But then she looks at me as if I'm the problem. Bitch, slow down. You know this street, it's a giant blind spot. Why are you on the gas like that? You got an attitude with me. Is Forza 6 good? I'm enjoying it. I'm just bad at it. I'm about to get 10th place again, bro. Would I pick Gran Turismo over Forza? No, because I don't play Gran Turismo. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm quitting this event. I suck at these supercars, bro. I think I've only played maybe one Gran Turismo in my life. I just never played that shit. Tokyo Day Trip, the street race, dirt racing. We'll do that.
Okay, Count Driftula. I have set your route to the dirt race event. Turn left.
How bad is driving in DC compared to LA?
Turn left.
DC is just a lot of traffic, but LA drivers are worse because they're super aggressive. Like I remember when I first moved to LA, I thought I was doing stuff like in LA, they'll make you feel like the best way to describe driving in LA is you will get gaslit. That's the best way to describe it. When I first moved here, I thought I was doing something wrong. Because it'll be a red light and people will honk at you. They'll be behind you honking at you. So then you look at it like, what the fuck? It's not a green. They'll gaslight you into doing some stupid shit.
400 yards. Turn right.
I've never driven in NYC. I've only ever taken the train. I would never drive in New York. It sounds like a fucking
Turn
headache.
right.
So like you got to have confidence when you drive in LA. And then nobody uses their turn signals on the highway. So like this is how people drive in LA, right? If there's a little, wait. If there's a little bit of space in the lane ahead and somebody's behind you, they'll be right on your bumper. No turn signal like this. Damn near die every time. That's why you gotta be a defensive driver of the year. As an LA native, that's a great way to describe it. Them niggas will gaslight you into thinking you a bad driver. So you gotta be confident, man. When you switch in lanes, you gotta be confident. Cause the thing is, new LA drivers will bully you out the lane. You can have your signal on. Them niggas do not give a fuck. You better take it if there's the space. They do not care about your blinkers. They will keep driving. Try to drive. I will never drive in New York. I might hit a big rat. You're like, what the hell? What was that thump? Was that a deer? No, that was a rat. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I thought I hit a rat.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right, let's do this in a minute. Not gonna lie, we got some big ass rats here. You don't got a lot. We know, nigga. We know. We seen them. How about Cleveland? Thoughts on Cleveland driving? Why do y'all even say that dumb shit to me? You know they don't got cars over there. The only cars they got in Cleveland is the Flintstone ones. Big ass boulders. And they use their feet to move that shit. That's the only thing they got over there. Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba do time in Cleveland. Carriages and wagons, that's what they got. Niggas in Cleveland so stupid, they be saying shit like, bro, I'm the first one in the city with an electric carriage. Like, bro, this is horsepower. What are you talking about? Nah, bro, I got this shit. I just got it out the Tesla charger. That shit don't make no fucking sense. Out the way. I don't know why I do so much better in the rally races than the supercar races. Get out the way. Soldier boy coming through. Me and my crew. You know what we do. When did the Cleveland hate start? I don't hate Cleveland. Everything I say about Cleveland is a fact, so it's not hate. But if you want to be technical at birth. Give me that. First place. That's the place to be. First place. Oh, shit. It's the place to be. I don't understand how in one race I can't even get top 5. And then in another race I just completely dominate that shit, bro. I'm fucking up. Yeah, when I was born, the first 2 things the doctor said when he held me before he gave me to my mother, he said, God damn, this baby might have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a baby. What a true blessing. A BBC, a 13th degree BBC. The second thing the doctor said, I can feel this baby's hatred for Cleveland. I haven't seen this level of hatred since Majin Buu. That's what they said. Look it up. Look it up in the documentation in the state or some shit. It's in there, bro. Who gonna check me? I'm bored. I'm just a winner. The Diddy doctor. You know, it's funny. I seen a TikTok yesterday. There's a woman on TikTok whose dog, his name is Diddy. Like, why did you name your dog Diddy? That's crazy. I wouldn't feel comfortable calling him a good boy. Yeah, that poor dog. Light work. Oh, we sliding in that bit. You see me drifting it? Nobody even close to me. Light work. GG's. She could have been Diddy Kong. We'll call him Diddy Kong then, bruh. Speaking of BBC, I heard the trolls found LTG's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym and they're spamming the reviews with troll reviews. Listen, I'm all for a good troll, but what the fuck? Why are you in my game, Cammy? What the fuck? You trash. God damn, I got that on the first try. I'm not in it. Sure. What's the name? What was I going to say? You made me forget. Oh, I'm all for a good troll. It's bots. Okay, sure. How convenient. I'm all for a good troll, but they be taking that shit too far. They be doing that stuff with wings. I just can't get behind that shit. Motherfuckers be getting people's bank information. You found his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym, and you like, come on, what do we gain out of that? Like, keep it on the internet. I can go do another dirt race. I can do a time attack. Let's do this time attack.
Okay, Count Driftular. I have said.
Yeah, like, what did the gym do to y'all? Time attack. First place.
You've arrived at your destination.
Wait, did the event start already? Did it just auto start it? What the fuck? You see the drift? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Ah! They be sitting in discords and shit, planning attacks. Like, all right, man, you guys don't. In the midst of like, I just don't understand how people don't see the irony. In the midst of harassing somebody 24/7 online, calling them a loser, you don't see the irony and how you're a loser. It's one thing to hop in somebody's chat every once in a while and drop a joke like troll, but I don't know. It gets to a point. Agreed. Like I don't agree with a lot of things that LTG does, but then like he'll say things that like it's true. Like some of y'all got a crush on that nigga, bro. Like y'all just harassing that man all the goddamn time. You can go as long as you like. I got an achievement. All right, I don't want to do this no more. What happened to GTA 6? They're talking about a potential another, what's the word I'm looking for? Delay. This is an event, Edo half mile. Let's go do that. But they are fans though. If they don't like them, though, why they be in the chat? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are fans. Why are you so obsessed with me?
To do so.
Boy, I wanna know. Why you always stressing me? Do you think they'll show GTA 6 is the state of the play? No. They just confirmed that Wolverine will be there. That Wolverine and GTA 6 will not share the stage. Also, I think GTA would do its own thing. I don't think it would do a state of the play. Those games are both too big to be sharing the stage.
Yards.
The days of E3 are over. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? No NBA The Run. The beta was only on Saturday, Ashley.
Turn left.
They were doing, they did like a timed one. I miss E3. I do too. I feel like E3 was like a good celebration of the culture. It wasn't just about the game announcements. It was just like bringing everybody together, you know? Everybody conversing, good networking, good food, good times. You have to upgrade your wristband to get the Gundam. How you do that?
400 yards.
I don't really care that much about the Gundam race. Yeah, then greed ruined that shit. You see your boy skirting?
Turn right. In 400 yards.
I didn't see that.
Turn right.
Would you ever go to the Game Awards? I might go to next year's. I personally don't want to go because I feel like I get more value out of streaming, but my girl wants to go. She says she would like to go one time, so I might go next year. I get invited every year. I just don't go because I don't really care about them niggas, bro. Just keep playing, but in real life, nah, in fake life. You mean this year? Yeah, this year. My bad. This year. We gonna see TBH in the crowd sleep? Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like, if that shit boring, I could turn it off on stream. Like when I stream it, the numbers is up, you making more money, and then if it's boring, I just turn it off. But when you actually go to events, that shit and it's boring, now I gotta sleep, bruh. It should be feeling like a waste of time. Why did E3 die again? It died for 2 reasons. E3 died because game studios figured out, why should we keep paying this company to showcase our games when we could just do it on the internet? So the internet killed E3. Because keep in mind, E3 predates the internet.
Turn left.
E3 started off as like just some games in the back of the corner at CES, and then it became its own thing. So the internet killed it, and then also E3 didn't adapt. When the internet came along, the first to do it was Nintendo with the Nintendo Direct. And I remember people making fun of them. Like, why are you not at E3, bro? They were actually ahead of their time. When Nintendo did the Nintendo Direct and it was no longer the big 3, only 2 were there, they should have adapted. Because the other issue with E3 is to actually get a booth at E3, like space to show off your games, it was super expensive. From my understanding, it costs millions of dollars, multi-millions of dollars to have a booth at E3. So you had a dying platform where it cost millions of dollars to get your game showcased. And then you had the internet come along. So partially the internet killed it, but they killed themselves. They should have made it cheaper to showcase shit. Yeah, I'm on a scare game. Didn't Flock fall asleep at the Xbox showcase? I don't know, but I fell asleep at the PC showcase. The PC showcase was always a nice break.
Less urge to steer, hit up the drag meet. Okay, go find an empty grid spot and we can begin.
Yeah, I miss looking forward to it. But I mean, we got Summer Games Fest. It's not as good as E3, but I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I turned on auto drive and it keeps crashing. Yeah, they said you're gonna learn the game. See what the fuck going on? You gotta wait for the green. I went too soon. Not you drifting on me, bitch. I can do that shit too. Okay. What is this, the Bay? Ain't it millions to show your game at Summer Games Fest too? Hundreds of thousands. Close. It's expensive too. And I'd imagine the more popular it gets, the more it's gonna cost. Would you get a racing wheel setup? Nah, I don't care that much. I got a real car. Shout out to the peoples with the sub. OKC tied that joint up. Man, fuck OKC. So how I started? How I started? What the freak? Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed the countdown right there. So 5, 3. But I just gotta drag this shit. Enter a grid slot. You jumped it? What the fuck is a grid slot? I don't know racing terms. What is that? E3 felt like a family reunion. Is this the racing slot thing? I did it too early. If I fail this shit again, I'm quitting. All right, now what are we doing? Do I drift up here or?
have arrived at your destination.
I got an achievement.
Nice. That's a time officially logged.
Hey. I'm the best to do it. Lego Batman's a perfect showcase of why they should bring back couch co-op. Me and my wife are having too much fun with this. Nah, facts. Skill point earn. Never opposed to that shit. The more features, the better. They just got lazy. Oh, wait. My skill points were only for specific cars? What the fuck? What this do? Nothing important. All right. Oh, no, skirt. Could go do that speed trap. There's a couple speed traps over here, and then some races. A day trip. Let's go hit that joint. Here we go.
Turn right.
I feel like Forza's an old head game, and that's okay, man. Just ride around and skirt.
Turn right.
You got in my way. I missed the old Halo with the split screen. This is my first day of playing it? Nah. I've been streaming this game for like the past week. Since it came out in early access.
Turn right.
I'm an elite racer, okay? One of the best on the internet. In my head.
Turn right.
See? Elite. You think that one nigga said just do a little Drake and drive? No, 4 pounds and drive. Yeah, I'm pretty much a pro now. A lot of people look up to me in the Forza community. I don't know why. Oh, shit. Oh, I did that race already. Yeah, I'm part of Vin Diesel's family now. This and Gran Turismo are old head games. Which one y'all like better, this or Gran Turismo? I'm drifting. I feel like I like this game more. I've only played a couple of Gran Turismos and I couldn't get into them. Oh, it's a speed trap, that's right. All right, fuck. All right, let me get some speed. Forza's adapted better to modern times. In what sense? As a car aficionado, in what sense? You see what the fuck going on? All right, let's get it.
To complete a speed zone, you need to post an average speed between the 2 marked points without leaving the road.
I was trying to get enough space. It didn't reset. Oh my god, bruh. Whatever. Let's go do this shit.
Hey, it's May. Just about to head on a day trip. I'll hold you a spot.
Damn, somebody get banned. What'd he say? Yes. You hungry? You hungry? He was asking you to buy the game. Oh, I was gonna buy him a band. God damn. Hold up, y'all. Let me go feed him real quick. Somebody's hungry. BRB. have eat your balls. Gran Turismo is still popular, but forces a balance between them and Need for Speed. What's the name? I like the Gran Turismo movie. I don't know if y'all saw it. I hate watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be stupid, but I was like, oh, this isn't bad. It was like a 7 out of 10. Bruh, get me out of here. Shout out to the peoples with the super chat. How far I gotta fucking go? And where was the thing at? No, I gotta keep going back. The one with Aaron Paul. I don't know his name. There's only one Gran Turismo movie. You saw Craven? I wouldn't burn my eyes with that shit. Press start and reset the car. Oh, you can do that? I knew that. Press start. Huh? You can't reset the car. Can I just fast travel this shit? You can. My dumb ass. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Need for Speed had a movie that was with Aaron Paul. I don't know what y'all talking about. I know I'm about to do this day trip though. I fell asleep 3 times during Craven. Who's the villain in Craven? I don't care if y'all spoil it because I'm never gonna watch that. Who's the main villain in Craven?
Day trippers and thrill seekers, I have a wonderful
Lil Camaro?
today. We will speed past the tall trees of Kitayama Big Daisugi on our way to an iconic driving location. So last call for checks and questions.
Sony's the villain? No, that's facts. His dad and Rhino. That sounds awful.
Try to stick together. You're my
So he's hunting another human? Like,
I see, and I don't want any of you to get lost.
man, they put me in a nice big body America muscle. Okay.
Strong, sturdy, powerful, but that's enough about me.
Craven, the hunter. This one handles nicely.
Coming up to our first incredible.
Now I'm angry at my
This
family.
expressway bridge reaches right across the bay and under the Santa Pass. A stunning viewpoint for those looking for epic vistas. It feels so exhilarating to be above the water.
I love Spider-Man movies with no Spider-Man, you know?
We are about to enter the tunnel up ahead.
Really reminds me of why I got into Spider-Man. Nah, I ain't seen Madam Web, bruh. If you watch that movie, it'll literally take like you remember like they say if you swallow gum, it'll take 7 years off your life. That's what happens if you watch Madam Web. 7 years off your life, you swallow them fucking webs.
The acoustics of these long rounded tunnels.
Shout out to Jerry with the sub, appreciate it.
Anything inside and throw it right back at you, creating a cacophony of sound.
Okay.
If you ever get a new car to try and want to hear it at its meanest, this is the place to do it.
I watched Madam Web and I'm correct all off years off my life.
I encourage you to take
Poor actresses, they thought they was about to be part of a real Marvel project.
Cars, landmarks, gorgeous skies. Go wild. As you drive around Japan outside of my day trips, you will see speed traps and huge ramps.
This area is really pretty.
Are placed here by
I want to drive that 1950s car.
Why? Festival buzz, of course. So, if you see one, you know what to do. Sharp right corner ahead. Eyes on the road.
I wasn't looking at the map. Sorry. Sydney Sweeney, TBH. What's she got to do with anything? 2004 Catwoman. Now that's a classic. Matter of fact, I'd argue the Spurs needed Catwoman tonight in order to beat OKC. Y'all seen her skills on the court. Brother, Madam Web actor fired her agent for that role. Yeah, I read that like apparently the actress was told she was gonna be in a Marvel movie and then she got there and it was Madam Web. But my thing is like ultimately you still sign the contract. Like that's the part that confuses me. Like, okay, I mean your agent technically didn't lie, you were in a Marvel movie. But ultimately you chose to do it still.
Smile of its namesake. Barracuda.
Yo, shout out to Dion with the sub. Appreciate it. What was my first car? A Honda.
The 426 Hemi engine was nicknamed the Elephant due to its cast iron block making up a part of its 843-pound weight.
I really didn't start driving a lot until I moved to Florida. I took the train everywhere, and then I used to work for the government. I got $300 a month from the government, like a stipend. So I mainly rode the train.
We need to park up ahead.
I understand. I'm from a city with
There's Jordan.
proper infrastructure, so it was no real reason to be in and out of cars like that.
A little challenge for you. See that?
Was it a Civic or an Accord?
This one has serious
It was
acceleration and loves
it was an Accord. It was a coupe,
for a skill drive.
like the bigger one.
Do whatever you can to chain skills together and notch up a mega skill score before you.
Don't try to make a skill goal. This bit. What's with all the security questions? What you mean? Not the Hellcat? Y'all jealous. This comes natural to me. You know the funny thing too about being back in DC too? My Metro card still worked. And I still have money on that bitch too. I took the train from the airport to the hotel. I had $15 on my Metro card still. My girl was like, what the fuck? Mind you, I ain't been home in 8 years. I said, yeah, I really used to do this, bro. I really used to do this. I said, don't worry about it. I got it. What's the name of your first grade teacher? You know they like that parasocial shit.
This is the bamboo forest. Bamboo is a plant. It's very.
Yeah, I got this, baby. I got 15 on the Metro.
Growing. No, I'll leave it to
DC still under military occupation? They are, but that shit is a joke. It's just a bunch of fat dudes in army suits walking around, giggling and shit. They don't even be messing with nobody. They literally don't be doing nothing. Our taxpayer dollars are just being wasted. It's a fucking waste of time. All the carnage in the city. I got 14,000. Fucking shit. Ever heard of the movie God Is? No. But I'm fucking up. Get out of the way, get out of the way. What the fuck is these tight ass corners? They did harass people when they first got there, but now they're bumming around, just wasting money and time. Okay, Hokage. This comes natural to me, man. This comes natural to me. I just feel like I need to dodge the feds and this shit. Do the race, like take K. I just need to drive it. They got track hawks in this shit too. How many deployments you need to get this? You gotta sign that 6-year contract. I don't know if I'm gonna score 50,000 by the time we get there, bro. Do I need to tear shit up? Like, how I get more points? There is a track hawk. Of course. It's always a track hawk. They got all the rapper cars. Just wreck the trees.
Maybe we don't have a fact about that. Like it produces X amount.
I feel like drifting's the only thing that's really giving me anything.
I don't know, something like that.
Okay, that gave me 11 racks. Give me that. Ooh! Give me that. Oh man, bruh. Yeah, I might fail this one. Yeah, it's 8. I'm about to fail it. They need to give me more points, bro. What's your favorite genre? Racing, simulation? I prefer arcade. You can't tell. Like Burnout would probably be my favorite racing game after Mario Kart. I've never been much on the sim side. I suck,
Okay,
bro.
you win some, you lose some. No biggie. Fancy another run?
No, I don't want to do that again. That was long and boring. I just want to win races. That's what I want to do. Burnout's goated. Burnout 2, 3, Paradise. Just great games, man.
Okay, Count Driftula.
You ever played Midnight Club? I missed out on Midnight Club, unfortunately. I already did the day trip. Need for Speed's cool, too. Certain ones. Time Attack. We can go do that. God damn, that shit far as hell, boy. Who played Blur? Was that a good game?
Turn right.
I remember the cover being really interesting, and I just never tried it.
Turn right.
Burnout, you know ball? Absolutely. That's why I'm excited for the Star Wars racing game. For those unaware, the one that's coming out in October. The new pod racers made by former Burnout devs.
Someone mentioned to Yuji that in
I used to be in that crash mode for hours, just trying to
check the photo.
do all types of insurance fraud.
Turn sharp left.
That and Blur was actually pretty good. Okay. Call real big. Do I watch the WNBA? Nah, not really. I watch highlights, but like the games, nah. I don't be knowing when the games be on. And then out of nowhere, it'd be the playoffs. Would you ever move back to DC? It was in the cards until the trip afterwards. It was nice to visit home. I do miss the public transportation, like taking the train everywhere. But them prices too high, you know? If I'm gonna pay thousands of dollars a month to rent or own a house, I might as well just stay in LA where there's more opportunity for what I do. It doesn't make sense to go back home. There's no community for what I do, basically. Unless the Wizards want to hire me or somebody. Like if I got a job, I think that'd be more the reason to go. Like if I got a job like working social media for like one of the sports teams or something like that, then yeah, then I would consider it if they're cutting a fat ass check. The Metro's getting pretty bad right now. What you mean? The green line's nicer though? Yeah, I was confused. I saw white people on the green line. That confused me.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I'm the exact opposite. I moved from LA to DC, but I want to go back to LA. I love the Metro, but I miss the Cali living. I feel that.
100 yards, turn left.
How far is DC from New York? It's like a 6-hour drive. If you take a flight though, it's only 45 minutes. So close.
You've arrived at your destination.
Philly and New York they're all close to each other. Bruh, it's fucking restart the event. Can I restart the event? I don't like how that shit started before I was ready. You could buy a home anywhere in the country, where would you? I don't want to buy a home, period. I don't want to think about the thought of putting all that money down. That's my answer. Shit just bothers me, and it bothers me. It fucking bothers me. Then you gotta upkeep it. Like I honestly, I don't. Jokes aside, I don't know. I never really put too much thought into that. For the simple fact that, like, I never thought I would get to a point in my life where I would need to buy a house. Because I wasn't going to buy one just to buy one. So I don't know. I got to put more thought into it. Navy Yard, the Wyans are robbing motherfuckers at kiosks again. I saw they was fighting at the Chipotle. I literally stayed in the Navy Yard. It was nice. They running folks down there? Let me find out. Yeah, land tax and bullshit. trying to get a better score here.
All right, you were faster on that split. This is a great way to see where you've improved.
Come on, come on. Hold up. Shout out to Who with the $10 super chat. Appreciate the content. I was wondering, have you ever dealt with a situation where a girl needed you but never wanted you? Just asking. Where a girl needed you but never wanted you? What does that mean? Like, are you saying, are you getting used? What does that mean? You're saying you're getting used. Okay, cut that out. You worded that kind of funny. You shouldn't be letting nobody use you, man or a woman. That's my answer. Fuck it up. Are you paying her rent or some shit?
Okay, I like it. You just posted a faster lap. Dare to...
I got a faster lap. All right, I win. Reminds me of that one dude. She needs you for stability or whatever, but she not into you physically, mentally, sexually. So she's using you. Yeah, just cut that out, right? Don't entertain that shit. Feels like Hokage thoughts miss those days. I dated a girl one time where she tried to hit me with that shit. If I can't stay where you were, I'm gonna stay. I don't figure it out. You gotta be heartless. Figure it out. Long story short, the shit was all cap. She had somewhere to stay. Figured it out real quick. Yeah, don't let people use you. Let's see. Going on. My last year in Congress, I had 2 interns get robbed near the Eastern Market Popeyes. We had to escort them home every day for a month. That was in the Navy Yard? Damn, so you said the gentrification wasn't done? Wait, are you telling me low-key I was in danger and didn't even know it? That's fucking funny, bro. I felt comfortable.
Turn right.
I will tell you a funny story that happened on the Green Line when I was there. That was like, man, I kind of missed this shit. We was riding the Green Line somewhere in the city when I was there. And there was 2 dudes behind me and my girl talking. And he was talking. He was loud as shit. And he said, motherfucking, he said, all right, so boom. He said, I took the train all the way out to Falls Church. He said, I met my man. He a crackhead, but he got motion. He got the most motion. He said he got the most motion in the city as a crackhead. I hit my man's up. I said, boom, I'll be back. He said, I came down, then I rode the train back down to Anacostia. And he said, I got $1,000 crack rock. And then I went back to my man with the motion in Falls Church and everything was straight. I was like, looking at it. I'm like, what crackhead got motion? What the fuck are you talking about? That shit, he was clearly just yapping. That shit was fucking funny, bro. And I was telling my girl, that shit remind me of the story of this one dude. I think I told it on stream. When I was 16, I used to bag groceries. And it was mostly high schoolers, but there was a couple older people that worked there. And there was this dude that used to work with us. He was 30 at the time, and we was 16. And he came in a break. He used to always try to show off and impress people. I always knew this nigga was lying. He came in the break room one time, and he said, all right, so boom. I was in Southeast, right? We was at the park. I was with my mans and shit. I put up on my mans. They was at the jungle gym. I put up on him. I had a duffel bag on me. No. He said, no, let me rephrase it. He said, me and my mans, we was hanging out, and then a dude pulled up with a duffel bag. He dropped the duffel bag in front of us in the park, and then he just left. We opened a double bag. It was $30,000 in the bag, bro. And I remember saying to him, I said, first of all, nigga, a stranger just walked up to you and dropped $30,000 on your feet. Also, how did you know it was $30,000 off rip? And if you did have $30,000, why are you bagging groceries with high schoolers, bro? See, that's why I don't like you, nigga. You talk too much, bro. Like, get your bitch ass on, bro. I hear that shit. He said that shit really did happen, bro. Real DC Hood shit. Like, all right. Yeah, all right, so boom, you just lying. You thought you could just tell a story to some kids, bro. These are not your glory days. Get back and bag them groceries, bro. But he reminded me of that. He said, I know a crackhead who got the most motion in the city, bro. We finna go to Falls Church and get $1,000 crack rock. I was like, yo, what's gang talking back behind? What you talking about, dude? All right, let's ride this shit, bro. That shit is fucking funny, man. What we want to drive? Oh, we could drive the Aston Martin. Aston Martin music? That sound kind of good. Motherfuckers really be lying for no reason because they think they can get on. They be trying. That's their way of trying to like impress you. That's what that was. Ain't got no friends his own age, so he thought he could impress some high schoolers with that bullshit. Aston Martin music. Oh. I know a nigga who said he had to connect on C4. And you know what? I would have said to him, "Oh, you got to connect on C4. How come you never blew up? Why you working here?" Yo, shout out to Kung Fu with the sub. Appreciate it. I'm so bad with these supercars, man. But if anybody know a crackhead in Falls Church that got motion, that's my man's from the train, bruh. That's my man's from this train. This one control all right, though. This Aston Martin, not bad. I'm a little out of control. Don't fucking touch me, dude. Ain't no bums. Yeah, Falls Church was lame as hell. That's why I was so confused when he said that shit. I'm like, Falls Church? Who? I ain't never met nobody in fucking Falls Church. They got motion! Well, I missed the checkpoint. Also, what does $1,000 crack rock look like? What is that? Like a big ass snowball? Super suburbs. I used to live there. Yeah, I've been through there. That shit was quiet. I'll tell you. Oh, you know another reason I don't think I moved to the DMV? I didn't tell y'all this part. When we was out there, I realized my body being from there built up an immunity. But being that I hadn't been there in almost a decade, when I got back, that shit fucked me up, bro. Because the DMV, for being like a city type situation, they got a lot more trees than other cities. The pollen there fucked me up. I was sneezing for a week straight. My girl was like, "Are you getting sick?" I was like, "Nah, this is my allergies, dude. I don't got the tolerance no more." I was sneezing, even like in the bed and sleep and shit. We left when we touched down in Dallas, the Fort Worth. We had a layover there. I stopped sneezing. I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I can live here no more, bro. The pollen is too much." The mumbo sauce guy gave you the runs. I didn't get a chance to get the mumbo sauce while I was out there. We had a lot on the itinerary. Yep, I spent the week in Cali in 2 days. My nose was stopped out. I was like, damn, this climate shit is real, bro. Oh my God, the same exact fucking area. All right. I don't know what it is about these fucking supercars. I cannot drive these bitches. This makes me never want to own an Aston Martin. Not that I can afford it anyway, so. I cannot drive these bitches, bro. Oh shit. Come on, come on. How's this game feel? I'm having a blast, honestly. I'm having fun. Despite me being ass. I feel like it's hard to look at the chat, though, playing this, because one wrong move and you're spinning out. And in these cars, a spin out is bad. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, let me find out we was in the field. So the gentrification isn't complete in Navy yet. Not this time. Let's go. You reading and driving? Yeah, I should be banned. All this only to get 10th place. That's the crazy part. Like, is they car that much faster? All that to get in 10th place. Shout out to Adoofy with the $5 super chat. Trying again. Can I be your first consultant for your gaming company you've been talking about? I'm a solo dev trying to be a Full Sail developer. You from Full Sail, nigga? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The high school kids got Navy Yard on curfew. It's crazy. It must have been just a good week because I didn't see none of that while I was there. I didn't see none of that. It was quiet. I saw a lot of fuck Trump stickers and posters and shit that had me cracking up. I saw a lot of that. All right, where we want to go? We got a lot of collectibles there. This is a race I haven't done. Man, you can't fast travel over there? Can I fast travel right here? Damn, like, can a nigga get a fast travel or something? What the hell? Shout out to the anonymous gifter with the subs. Appreciate you. Get them subs up. Tomorrow, the GTA 6 trailer 3 at 9 a.m. Who you hear that from? Is that real news? Navy Yard is nice, but the metro is wild. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you put a fucking train line in the middle of the hood. Displace a bunch of peoples. Source, I made it up. His source is EB Games. EB Games, that's who told him. The manager at EB Games. Rockstar ain't told nobody when the gameplay dropping, but they told a random nigga in the YouTube chat. That's crazy. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer drop tomorrow. Okay, okay. Hey, Mass Effect 5 trailer drop tomorrow too. Yo, the physics is crazy. I'm hydroplaning. What the fuck? Shout out to the realism. Hey, look, chat. I'm Jack Doherty. Oh my God, bro. Bro, keep recording. I know your fucking skull's hanging out, but your brain, just keep fucking vlogging. I don't know why people hate me. This shit dead ass hydroplated though. The ground is wet. I can appreciate that level of detail. That's why I'll spit it out. Oh goodness. My best friend's brain is on the fucking pavement, man, but keep recording. Look at that view. I got 5 miles to go. Jeez Louise. Can I go out here? Oh, I want to see if I can hit the boat. Hydroplaning got to be the top 5 most. Yeah, that shit's got to be scary. That's why I'm a defensive driver. I don't drive too fast, bro. That's one thing I'll say about LA drivers too that I hate. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all something. If you've never been to LA, it barely rains because it never rains in Southern California. Shout out to Tony Tone Tone. That's not the point. When it does rain in Southern California, just stay in the house. Just stay in the fucking house, man. Niggas in LA cannot drive in the rain. You are asking to die. I don't know what it is, but you are asking to die. Yeah, they get to acting a fool. It's a whole lot of spin outs.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Excuse me. Same thing for North Carolina. Really? North Carolina? I'm gonna be honest, I never really thought about driving in North Carolina. I just think about barbecue. We be speeding in Atlanta. Yeah, we saw y'all couldn't drive when it snowed. Whole city blew up. Like, goddamn, why is it so hard to secure? What kind of tires is these? We need some Pirellis or something. Something with better traction. Would you ever live in Atlanta? Possibly. I got a lot of family out there.
Turn left.
Possibly, but like I said, what would be... Well, maybe Atlanta would be better. That is Black Hollywood. But then again, I don't know, because Tyler Perry runs Atlanta. I don't want to be in a Tyler Perry movie. I'd rather die.
In 400 yards, turn right.
If the devil came to me and said, I can make you a billionaire, you just got to be in a fucking Tyler Perry movie, I'd be like, nigga, just kill me. Like, I do not... Some people do not care about money. You can kill me. Let's go to hell. Come on. What's wrong with Tyler Perry?
400 yards.
Just by that question, I know you got a BET Plus subscription. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, where to begin? You know who made a great video? You know who made a great video? Because since we're talking about it, talking about Tyler Perry, go watch. If he said, "What's wrong with Tyler Perry?" Go watch FD Signifier's video on Tyler Perry. That man articulated everything I hate about him in a very classy way. It's like 3 hours long too, and it's worth watching it all. There's a lot wrong with him. Yeah, and I sat there and watched the whole 3 hours. I said, nigga, you earned your like. Yeah, go watch that Well, it's hard to watch that Boondocks episode of it.
400 yards. Turn.
Damn, do it really be raining like this in Japan? Oh, a piece of candy.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There it is. I didn't know it rained like that in Japan. God damn, bruh. I'm going 5 miles an hour spinning out. Oh, show off.
In 200 yards.
So the samurai, they fight in the rain. One of his best videos, a master. I'd argue it is his best video. It's between that and the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar video. That's one of his best videos too. I heard you can race Gundams. You can. I haven't unlocked it yet. Before I do this mission, there's a piece of candy down the street.
Arrived at your destination.
It never rains in Southern California. Oh, yeah. Give me that. Okay, let's do this. His Charlie Kirk videos really... He did a video on Charlie Kirk? I didn't even know. I might have to check that out. Charlie Kirky. I bought a perky. I thought I got a cookie. Let's see. What I want to drive. The Toyota Sarah. The Honda Beat. I've never seen these cars before. This video breaking down the Black Panther movie was dope and proving to me a lot of white folks be willfully ignorant when it comes to our art. I haven't seen that one either. I gotta go through the catalog. I do low-key want to check out his documentary service. I love a good documentary. You gonna hate this race? How you know? The police car. Why the fuck would I ever drive a police car? Ooh, all gold? Bro, what the fuck? This nigga got a Neanderthal as his goddamn profile picture. He got the Homo erectus. What the hell? I gotta buy this? Oh, fuck no. Oh, no. We're going with the default paint. I'm not spending no fucking money. Black look kind of nice. My first time seeing you play a racing game. I didn't know you were wrapped in like that. I'm not, bro. This is the first time I played Forza in a while. I used to play more racing games when I was younger, but not these days. Damn, I gotta pay for this shit too. Oh, it's 11 racks. I'm rich. I'm fucking rich. Was that a caveman JD Vance profile picture? Was it JD Vance? Nah, I ain't been tuning my cars. I ain't found nothing I really like that I want to yet. Start the race. Hit the like button if you're still rocking with me though. God damn, bit. What kind, is this thing got a motor in it? This must be a European race. These goofy ass European cars. One-seaters. The boxcar kid race. This is why you tune it? Yeah, I should put some nitros on this shit. God damn, this shit control like a tank. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. You guys still going to Rack City, or we grow out of that? Come on. Family. Fuck you. Yeah. We in there, we in there, we in there, we in there. I'm locked in. I never would have guessed I would have been having this much fun with a damn Forza game in a while. But I think it's because for games like this, I think if I take a long break from them, I enjoy them more. But if this was like an annual thing, I don't know if I would enjoy it as much. I think I am going to put that Charlie Kirk video on before the night ends. Last one I played was Horizon 1. Damn, that was on the Xbox, wasn't it? The original Xbox. Oh, don't try to cut me off, you big bitch. Fuck you. Fuck the police. All right, we're in fourth. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Come on, let's overtake him. Move, 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 move. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, no. The turn was too sharp. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Get out my fucking way. I deserve first. I deserve to be. All right, final lap. Come on. I'm in there. This turn is ridiculous. Give it to me. I'm locked in. Too slow. I'm too fast. Too furious. That's light. That's light. That's light. That's light. Give me that shit. Another win for me. Don't look at my car. I accidentally cracked my TV installing LEDs. I feel like a PS4 nigga. Is that what we're gonna do every time we make a mistake? Man, I feel like a PS4 nigga, man. Yeah, I'm playing Batman on Friday. I got to, man. I gotta talk about it on the podcast. I would have liked to play it earlier so I can get more time on it, but I'm not paying. I refuse to pay $90 for a Lego game. I refuse to. I tried to find a code too, but I could not find no free codes. So I got to get that $70 edition when it drop on Friday. 90, yeah, 90 bones, bruh.
Qualified to race a giant mech. I never thought I'd say that.
Oh shit.
Anyway, you complete the showcase, and that next wristband is yours.
I was about to get off, but because I'm hungry. But let me. We got the mech race on. Let me see what that mech is about. Wait, 90? It's 90 for the deluxe edition, which gives you early access and a bunch of other stuff. I don't care to have early access on that game unless I get it for free. Got my code off loading for 60. I'm not buying games. I don't buy games from Great Key sites. I don't trust that shit. I've been burned too many times. Plus, they be stealing them keys too. Last thing you want is to buy a key off a Great Key site, and then a week later your shit get revoked because they find out it was stolen. You'll have more fun on Friday. They have some bugs, but nothing groundbreaking. So a day one patch is coming. That early access stuff is lame. Too rich for my blood, man. I got a budget. Yeah, they just robbed the developers would rather you pirate the game. You buying game keys from a crackhead who stole the radio out of somebody's car.
Turn sharp right.
Fuck you. Yeah, that be happening on G2A. Nigga, G2A invented it. Yes, they're the ones that started it. There was tons of drama surrounding G2A. Like you said, that's that G2A is who started it. Where the candy at? G2A, Kingwin, all them Great Key sites. It's a reason the keys are dirt cheap. Give me that. Stick to CD keys at the moment. Is that a Great Key site? Or is that one legit? Green Man Gaming's legit. Like, if y'all got a website where I can get the deluxe edition for a deal and it's legit, I would get it off there. I've never had that issue, so I was just curious. Oh, yeah. I never had any issues with Great Key sites until I did. And then when I finally did, I got burned 3 times in a row. I said, that's enough for me, bro. It's $60. Is that the deluxe edition, though? That gives you early access? That's the standard edition. Yeah. Shout out to Holmes with the raid. I appreciate the link though. We're about to go race a Gundam. Everybody's twerking in the chat. Everybody's twerking in the chat. Look at the beautiful scenery of Japan. Not only is it beautiful, they got good, wholesome family values out here. Look at that woke, liberal, sissy shit. Just Hondas and samurais and anime. And ramen. We are 3 miles out from the Gundam race. I was watching a streamer that got sponsored by one of those sites and they were doing a giveaway. I won a chair, but it never showed up. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's crazy, taking a sponsorship from a scammer website. You should have known they was a scammer. Oh, look, a Gundam.
onwards. Turn right.
Is this the correct race? God damn, I'm still not there. Because I'm 2 miles out. Get your bitch ass out the street. I thought Watts was immune to the anti-woke stuff. Nah, we talked about it on the podcast. They literally used one of her videos to push propaganda. When Pragmata first came out, the alt-right gaming channels were saying Pragmata was good for resetting women so that they want to have babies. And they used her video because she said that Diana was cute. They said, see, look, this woman wants to have a baby, this woman streamer. Like, you niggas are weird, bro. Can we just play games? So no, she's not immune to propaganda. She went viral for that shit. That's what we were talking about on the podcast. Piece of candy there. Take that. But that's mentally ill. I be thinking they agents of chaos. I don't think they're real people. Just be random accounts from random countries and shit. Yeah, she was in Japan at the time. That's the funny part. Do you think you'll stream more rhythm fighting games, or that was just a cool showcase?
You have arrived at your destination.
Nah, Batman coming out and what's the name coming out? That was probably just a showcase. Batman and 007. I gotta beat 007, bro. All right, solo. All right, it's time to race a Gundam. What car I'm using?
Chaser Zero in the flesh. Well, metal. Quite impressive, isn't it? Go get him.
Language updated. Chaser Zero engaging systems.
Pretty sweet.
Actuators set. Flight systems online. Power level optimal. Chaser Zero. Initialization complete.
Yeah, I'm copping Batman, yeah. It comes out on Friday. Batman is not out. You have to get the deluxe edition. I'm not paying $90 for that game. Oh, he runs. He doesn't fly. That's cool. Bro, loud as hell. He a Gundam, bro. Oh, that's cool. Whee! Oh. Ah!
Velocity. Victory forecast at 80%.
All right.
Combining fuel sources.
This is such good propaganda. Buy a Acura, because you can beat a Gundam in that bitch, bruh. So what brings you in today? Why'd you want to buy this supercar from us? Well, I was playing Forza and I beat a fucking Gundam wing in this bitch, bruh. I said I had to cop this shit, bruh. How much this cost? Oh no! Ugh. Oh, we burn a corner? Okay, we burn a corner. I'm in the Acura, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm in. Look at the graphics.
Purging excess water from intake vents.
And your camera. Bro, I'm gonna fuck around and crash trying to look at what the Gundam doing. I'm trying to win.
At 150%. Caution advised.
Yeah, why he come across the screen? Whee! Slide in the DMs. Come on, let's get it. It's an Acura NSX. I heard Acuras are really nice. They're underrated cars. Underrated like luxury cars. I heard Acura and Lexus are the best. Lexus are the best luxury cars. Skirt. Bitch. You see what the fuck going on? Best bang for your buck. Oh, Acura is Honda's model? Okay, that makes sense. And Lexus is Toyota. That makes sense.
Traversal device deployed.
Alright, hold up. How he get so far ahead of me? I might have to look into Acuras then when it's time to buy a new car. I've been looking at the Lexus joints.
Experimental power systems operate.
Shit.
100%. Extreme caution.
Ooh, these corners. Ugh.
Overcharge.
They're real nice. I have a RDX. How much that costs? I fucking lost, man. Oh, I won? I won. Holy shit. I thought I lost. 40 to 50K. Yeah, I think he let me win. It's scripted. That would make sense because I was winning and then out of nowhere he just came out of the
in a showdown across Tokyo City. Congratulations.
fake race. That was still cool as hell though. I like the level design and the races in this shit. It's fun. That shit loading. You show that to anybody you buy in the game. They buy in the game, basically. And I got an achievements.
Here you go. 1 blue wristband. Looks good on you. Now, your next wristband waits behind this Horizon Rush event. It's a cold one.
Oh, that gave me 100,000.
You'll be driving faster.
You need a wristband?
Perfect for these new events.
God damn, it's shit everywhere. All right, that's my last. We ended on a high note. I'm fucking hungry, and I gotta be up in the morning. I got a training session at 7:30. The Acura NSX 2022. I kind of want to look at them cars real quick. I never actually looked at Acura's cars. I've only heard of the brand. You only have a wristband? I'm about to look this shit up real quick. Let's see. You got a wristband? Official website. Vehicles. What's the joints everybody like? That's the okay. They start at 45,000, then they got a 50,000 joint. For luxury, they're not that expensive at the starting point. How much that NXS taught the joint? I just that one's probably expensive, ain't it? How much that shit cost? I don't see that here. What car you said you had in the chat, TH? You need to cop that Lexus 500. Yeah, the RDX or some shit. They only got There you go, SUV. I probably do want another SUV. 180K. God damn, nigga, you rich. They make they don't make them anymore. Are these the only cars they got? I wanted to see what else they had that wasn't the fucking. These only ones are here. You listen to EDM? Fuck no. They stopped making a lot of models. If they only making SUVs, I think I'd rather go with a Lexus. I feel like I like the way the Lexus looks better. Google, let's see. Acura NSX. Oh yeah, them bitches expensive as hell. God damn, bruh. God damn, 47. Hey, this bitch nice though. Yeah, see, I would never want a car like this though. I just feel like when you drive stuff like this, you're a walking lick. You attract the wrong type of people, man. Be cool to drive one, but like I would never want to own something like this. I like quiet luxury. That's why I said I might get an SUV. I like quiet luxury. Cool car though. I was unfamiliar with it. I had to look more into the Acura. They fucked up the lineup for the last couple years. Somebody said a Lexus 500. Which one is that? Like goddamn 47 is actual ball knowledge. Goddamn 47, bruh. It's 2024. Lexus 500. How much this shit? 70 racks. This one look alright. I don't know if I spent 70 on this though. Quiet luxury, never thought of it. That's tough. That's the reason I got a Model X. It's a quiet luxury car. Like it has all the luxury perks in it, but like you don't know that person got money unless you know that car, basically. That's what I like. I don't like stuff that makes you a walking lick, basically. They talking about 1,000 a month. Like, God damn, man. That's okay, but I don't know if I would pay 70,000 for that. It's kind of a lot, especially in 2024. Inside looks small. Yeah. Toyota Avengers, too flat. Yeah. I don't want to be too flashy, basically. I don't like being flashy. But those are cool. I might have to look more into Acura because y'all know eventually I want to get a new car. But I want some quiet luxury shit. The Lexus RC. Lexus RC. Images. That's nice. I think my grandma has one of these. My grandma has a Lexus. That's actually nice. Yeah. I feel like that's quiet luxury in terms of like a sedan build. I mean, I kind of like that. How much does this cost? That's not bad. This one's 48, 40. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, it starts at 45. Not gonna hop on the Rivian bandwagon. Nah, them Rivian touchscreens be mad laggy. I did want a Porsche because I got to drive them until I found out they're high maintenance. I don't want nothing high maintenance either. So if I want another luxury car, it's gonna be between Lexus and Acura. Like I need something where I don't want to be in the shop all the goddamn time, bro. Because I don't care about cars though. Just need something calm, bro. Something calm. Sucks BYD. Yeah, that's what I really want. I want a BYD, but we can't get them China cars over here because we don't believe in free market. We just get on the television. Not we, your president gets on the television and preaches about free market and capitalism. But when people come to compete, they can eat their shit up. Then they don't want to do it. Yeah, the Rivians, if you look into them, their touchscreens would be mad laggy though. So I was like, I decided not to get one. And then what really convinced me is my neighbor has a Rivian, and I caught him charging his car. And I asked him, I was like, yo, the review said the touchscreen is like laggy. I was like, what do you think? He's like, yeah, I used to have a Tesla. In comparison, it is a little bit laggy. I'm not trying to be driving my car and the touchscreen just craps out and freezes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not risking my health. I need something consistent. I'm gonna raid Ricky. He's playing Lego Batman. Let's see. 3MG live raid. I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who sub donated all that bullshit. If you're new here, turn on notifications so you know when I'm live tomorrow. I gotta be up early in the morning. I gotta work out. I got a conditioning session with a trainer. Show Ricky some love. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a nice one. Peace.